Anybody else need some? I have some too.
Roger, you cool? You want to do warrior or you want to do paladin?
I got
'Cause
plenty.
I can do whatever.
Yeah, I got plenty of eggplants. I'm good. Are we dancing?
Sunrise and Limpsith.
I do like this plot though. Nice. Okay, the water is great. Like the little ponds or whatever.
Yeah, they're Charlian reflecting pools.
Nice.
It was a
Alright.
pain in the ass to get them like lined up because they didn't like snap to the grid correctly to like be symmetrical around the door. So I had to like
Oh, you had to
nudge
do it
them
like
pixel by pixel.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the yard. This is like what I actually like. I think I'm like good at designing the outsides, but the inside, you know, still is a work in progress.
I like the stairs going up too.
Yeah, I keep running into the outside limit.
Yes.
Like the item limit, yeah. So
It's crazy how like how limiting
20 is
they
not
have.
enough.
Yeah, 20 is not nearly enough. And even like on the large plots where they give you, what was it, 40 I think is the limit on the large plot. Like even
Yeah,
that
it's
seems
still,
like
like-
it's not enough.
Especially because you basically need like an aetherite. I want a mailbox, but I couldn't have it. I usually have my retainer standing here, but I put the retainer away so I could put out the striking dummy. You know, like
Oh, even the retainers count as one?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
an item.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Alright.
That's why we don't have any out.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they say they were going to boost it during Dawn Trail, or is that the interior?
Well, yeah, the interior
boosted
they
the interior.
They haven't boosted it yet, but yeah, they're talking. They're going to basically turn the houses into TARDIS, where you can get a large interior, even though you have a small exterior.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen like
Yeah, I bid on
official pricing on that though either.
on the last bidding cycle. I bid on a medium here, but I was bidding against like 300 other people. You know what I mean? Like Cactar is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
Kinda
of
like
ridiculous
Alone.
Cactar, did you hear today we won the moon?
I saw that. Yeah.
We
Got it
Cactar
first.
literally finished.
Yeah, first server to get the moon completed.
Yeah, we got like a spaceship and a fucking like dome and shit now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Right on.
We were joking, like making like Gru meme jokes, like today we're going to steal the moon.
Minions! Tonight we are going to steal the moon!
Yeah, where were the minions during World War II? You know,
Right.
people don't ask that question enough.
They answered that question in the movie, which you clearly did not watch.
Yeah, they were in like an ice cave or something.
Yes. They dipped after Napoleon.
Nice. Oh, my old friend.
I love my waymark, but thankfully this is good.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's right.
So, like I said, I was telling people earlier, like I don't expect anybody to like jump right back into it, like you know we never left, because it's been like literally 2 months since we stepped foot in here, so I totally understand.
All right,
and even
right.
I'm gonna have to like relearn a lot of stuff, so totally, you know, no rush about that. Let's do clock spots real quick.
This is the. Wait, it was Suzaku. We hold our burst at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
This one we can go
Yeah,
ahead and just go ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for this we're doing yeah. So because of the spreads we're doing yeah, just like that. Yep. So instead of healers on the sides for clock spots, we're doing the tanks, because then we'll swap when we do tank swap, and we're just right next to each other.
Yeah.
It only matters for the fire phase, but that's really it.
Hey,
and then
guys.
yeah, so
Hmm?
what was that?
It won't let me jump off the side.
I was talking about this earlier.
Really?
That was
Oh my god, you lied to me! What?
What?
See, in my raid group.
Oh,
Send me to my
man.
Kabaje pulled that in here one time, and everybody jumped except for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I literally like. I don't know. I was just like, oh, wow, that's really interesting. Because you know how Final Fantasy is. I would not be surprised if there was an invisible wall. You know? But yeah, let's get in our clock spots again, and then everybody take your corner positions. So we'll have the two ranged on either side of me, and then the melees in the back, and then we'll do our partners.
We don't have. Oh,
I
yeah,
was-
we do have raid.
I was normally in the thought.
Wait,
I
did we have
can-
ranged in the back last time?
Yeah,
I was
melee up
for-
front. It's melee up front here and ranged and casters in the back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
If I
Okay,
remember
because
right.
yeah,
If we want
I used to be on this side here.
Uh,
I can switch over here though.
Because I was right here with the, and I usually partnered with the healer back here.
Lai, you can stand right here, and then you'll be my partner.
That's positions I think we'll right.
Yeah, it
And
only
we,
matters for that like out section during fire. So, and then
I have these waymarks.
You'll be front left, Eli.
Yes, I do. Okay.
I think we're good. I don't think you need to switch to. Like right now, we're just trying to like learn the mechanics, so the
Yeah.
percentage doesn't really matter. But yeah, when we actually do it, we'll want to have a fizz range.
Or I'm sorry, front right. I forget everything's backwards.
Okay, so Lai, stand over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
There
does
we
this
go.
work for everybody?
Think so?
Yeah. So basically, these only matter for the fire phase, and I guess later the earth phase. This is who your partner will be. So for fire phase, me and Lai will be at 1. Kabaji and Eli will be at 4. Moon and Moby will be at 2. And then Ara and Chandril, you guys will be at 3. Does that make sense?
Quick question. So on the
Yeah.
Earth phase, since I used to be where was it Lycan is? Where do you run, Ara? I know which way to go with you. You go to C, I'm assuming.
The healers will be on the outside. Healers will be at C and D, and then the 2 tanks will be in the middle, or not in the middle, but offset of the middle.
Right. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I run the same direction as Ara here.
Yeah.
Actually, can we back out so I can change?
And I thought we were gonna unsync this.
I like having gap closure. This one sucks.
Yeah, you need a gap closure on this one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Maybe I was doing.
Like, I'm never gonna make it running.
Oh, I was doing Dancer on this. That's right. Okay. Switch to that then. It's like I know I had a gap closer.
Yep, gap closer helps so much on that fight. like and got her shades on her head.
I almost got the shaded glasses in the Cosmic Exploration the other night. I had the roulette, and it was like 2 ticks away from getting to it.
We have two dancers. I thought we need. Need unique classes to have like 2 dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My calling.
Like due to LB gauge, can't we don't we need unique classes? Can't we 2 dancers? It can't be 2 dancers.
Yeah, if you have 2 of the same job, I think that there's your LB gauge, right?
I didn't even realize that. Okay. Let me see. Who do
Yeah,
I?
they did it during. I think it was during Dawn Trail, right? Like maybe before Features Rewritten. Yeah.
Because Picture Master was so damn broken and it had to
Oh, that's Eli with the dancer.
nerf it somehow.
Yeah, slapping people on the wrist to get them to stop playing double picto.
And I think I was at a certain point where it was just 4 Picture Masters.
Well, I mean, hold on, because we're gonna do the LB3 thing. I was gonna switch off of
Yeah, you can just say
dancer.
no.
Oh, okay.
You're off. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Just trying to think of what.
Probably go Picto. Picto, you'll have a gap closer if you got Picto.
Yeah, I'm just
You
not.
got smudge.
I'm not as used to Picto in faster stuff like this, so
Yeah.
I'd be not keeping.
What did you
my,
need the gap
my
closer
stuff up.
for? Was it for the
It was just when,
Water phase?
that water phase. I think I can do it with Summoner. I should be all right.
Yeah,
I just gotta
save
start
your
running
sprint for that,
faster.
basically.
Yeah.
Or we could have the healers, rescue you.
Yeah, there's that too.
You can't trust me with rescue.
My life is in your hands.
The other day I was playing with my friend and we saw somebody about to die, and so I was healer and I rescued him, but then he was paladin and he covered him at exactly the same time. So you see this guy slide across the room, then the cover tether pops up. It's like everybody was just on this guy.
Awesome.
I shall not let you die.
All right, yeah, food and repairs check, yada yada yada.
Let's see. I look okay on repairs for right now.
Some food in me.
Damn, your gear took a beating. I guess it was all those deaths when we were coming in unsynced. Alright, yeah, so we'll do our partner things again.
It'd be nice if you could save those.
Yeah, along with the waymarks.
Mm-hmm. I have a ton of these now, though.
Alright, let's also pick spots for the earthquake spreads. So let's just stand along this back wall with our partners. So Lai, you and me will be here. Yep.
Who's my
And then,
partner?
Yeah, you and Kabaji. Cool, so that works. So basically just imagine this on the other side of the arena, because we'll be up there when earthquake happens. Oh yeah, but you can also just follow your partner icon, so as long as we're not on top of each other, it's fine. We don't need to be this spread out, but it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And remember for that, we get knocked back, boom, then the DPS are going to stay where they're at, and
Yep.
the supports are going to come back to the north edge. So
Yep.
after the knockback, DPS stand still and just let themselves die, because they have the, must
Yeah,
die debuff.
Yeah.
Alright, like I said, we got to de-rust and get some pulls in, so everybody ready?
Think so.
As ready as we can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heidi ho, little buddy.
Oh yeah, dance partner, somebody.
Too late for this.
Choose your opponent or your partner.
I will.
So remember, we're watching to see whether it's edict or latitude longitude first. Okay, so front and back safe first. Now we're moving the sides. And then it's going to be water phase first. So everybody just start stacking in the center. Okay, backside of this one marker here. Right on me.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Oof, I forgot we got a stack for that.
Yeah.
So for that one, we could go all the way back to the one or the A marker, but I remember last time Kaze was saying that the flare doesn't hit that hard, so we can just stand behind the square.
Yeah.
And
We
it's
wanna
less
do it
to
like that.
less to have to run too.
Less to run back. Yeah.
Yeah, for the people who don't have gap closers, I think it's safer. So basically,
Yeah.
instead of running, like let's say the flare is up at the red marker, instead of running all the way back to B, we're gonna stand just like right here on the back side of 2. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? And then vice versa if it's flipped.
Also, Elijah, do not open with technical step. Open with standard step, and then immediately do technical step. So you can line technical finish with everyone else's 2 minutes.
Yeah, it should be at the start of the countdown, because it's a 16-second countdown, so you can start with standard step as soon as I do the... You can just jump off, or we'll reset. Yeah. So you'll be with me live for most of them, so you should be able to just follow my icon, the number 1. I'll tell you whether it's DPS in or out. You're always going to be going to the 1 marker whenever you have to go to your out spot. So when it says out, go to 1, and then when it says in, you're going to go to the square in the center.
So start with standard step.
Start with standard
Yeah,
step,
so-
and then once you've done the standard step, immediately go into technical step. It lines 2 minutes up with everyone else's.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, then basically you just sit on the standard finish, and then when we pull, that's when you hit standard finish. Okay, sides first. And front. Nice job. And this is going to be water phase again. So everybody can kind of stack in the center. Okay, get to the back side of this 1 marker and stack tight. And get behind him. Use your gap closers or sprint if you have to. And we're going to stack right on this B, nice and tight. Nice. Take it back to the center. It's going to be a tank swap soon, Kabaji, so just keep an eye on her. They provoke. Nice. Oh.
You got him.
I think you don't have your stance on. Alright, so we'll stay stacked in the center. The healers are going to get the flare markers. They're going to run them to the sides. We didn't determine who was going where.
Yeah, I'm going to A.
Okay. Yeah, just stick to it for each one, I guess. And then get right back in the center. Everybody stack. Nice. Okay, start bringing them up towards... Oh yeah, orbs. Kabaji, if you can grab the other. Thanks. Uh-oh.
Got Kabaji.
Alright, so it's going to be Earth Phase. Come stack with me on A. And then remember, the DPS are going to want to die, so you're going to want to intentionally get hit by these. Healers, you're going to have to heal everybody else up. So supports and tanks need to be healed to full. I'm going to call out the safe spots, so DPS go to the opposite. Front and back safe first.
Wrong.
You're
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's going up there.
I sit there
I don't know
thinking
my
that
latitude and longitude, dude. You would think after, years of geography. But yeah, really
Right
good
back.
on the water phase. I think the water phase is like the easiest one, to be honest.
Hmm.
Especially for DPS, you guys mostly just stand still.
Yeah,
for
just
most
stand in the
of
middle.
it.
Vida, you are you were holding there for a second.
Yeah, my fucking internet, dude. Oh well. All right, let's try it.
Right back to that picture you posted earlier.
Right.
Yeah, that gif of the fucking cats getting demolished by the bowling ball. Or whatever. Okay, let's see what we get first.
Oh,
Okay,
fire.
behind him, Banning Edict. This is gonna be fire phase first. Alright, so support, let's get to your spots. DPS stay in the inside square.
Yeah, here.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now swap. DPS. Oh no, sorry, do this first. Front and back, and then sides. And then DPS gets you the spots, and then supports in. Eli, I think you're in the wrong. You should be on 4.
Oh, I was on one earlier. My bad.
Alright, let's try that one again. Nah, no worries. I was also like really late on the call out. I forgot that he does the latitude longitude before the second pop.
Also, Aaron, just letting you haven't cardied anyone.
No dance partner, no cardio. We're just amateurs.
You got a dance partner?
Everyone die.
You gotta knock the rust off,
Yeah.
What are you
only,
doing, Da Vinci?
it's only been like 2 months or
cardio,
so
nothing?
since we've last done this.
Oh, I did have cardio on the first time, but I forgot we just jumped out and came back in. But that's not what killed it here. But thanks for reminding me. I did need to put that back on.
Yeah. Alright,
So me and
yeah, so
Kabashi
fire
are 4.
phase. Fire phase. Make sure we all remember that. Yeah, so yeah, Eli, you should be at 4 always. Me and Kabaji are gonna swap during that because of the tank swap. But regardless, you're gonna be at 4 and Lai's gonna be at 1. So even though your partner might switch, you're gonna stay at your spot. So and then what else? Yeah, so it's first the supports explode, DPS in the center. Then we do the latitude, longitude. Then the supports get to the center and the DPS get to their squares, and then they pop. So that's like the timeline of events. Just reminding myself so I don't fuck it up. Alright. Getting on. This fucking smug looking guy. Now I understand why that guy from Stranger of Paradise wanted to kill Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos.
Okay, behind him. Gonna be fire phase again. Okay, DPS inside on the square. Everybody else to your spots. Okay, we're about to pop, and then latitude, longitude. Okay, sides first, and then front and back. And then after this, supports in, DPS out. Perfect, good job. Okay, now we do it all over again. Okay, get ready to tank swap. Oh, I've lagged out. Shit. Alright, I'm alive. Okay, DPS in, supports out. And then after this, you're going to go to your partner's DPS. Yep. So take this, and then supports in, DPS, stay where you're at.
Yeah. No, DPS, you need to get to the thing.
Yep.
You're close. Not bad. Yeah, so basically it supports out.
Oh yeah, this is
then
the
DPS come to us,
this one.
and then the supports go in, DPS stay where they're at, yeah. Alright, we can keep going, see a couple mechanics. Or no, the healers are both dead. Yeah, let's try again.
I got punched in the face.
Yeah, sorry, Lai. It's you're getting partnered with me, but then because of the tank swap, we're switching places. So it's a little annoying. But you're always going to be going to one. So yeah, it's like learning 4 little mini phases and then putting them all together.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's always whichever one he does first, he'll do the other after that.
And then there's that orb phase in the middle.
Yeah, I was trying to explain the orb phase, and I was like, look, we're not going to be able to do it. Let's just, I'll explain it when we get there. Because if you go in unsynced with like only 2 people, you can't like do it correctly, Okay, watch for the first attack. Okay, Edict's behind him. Let's practice fire again. DPS in, supports out to your spots. Latitude, longitude, so side safe first. Then move to front. Okay, supports in, DPS out.
What the fuck?
We got
That snapshot is real.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah, I got one by one into the other and then like
It's all Abby's fault.
We haven't even gotten to the orb yet.
Are you lagging that bad, Abby?
I was in.
You're dead in the middle.
Yeah, so right after the latitude, longitude, DPS start moving to your numbers, and supports will be moving to the inside. Because the DPS are about to do the proximity explosion again, so you want to be far away from us.
Yeah, we're on like a delayed timer,
Oh, that was
basically.
the first one.
No,
That's
it does it twice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the supports get theirs first. They're on a shorter
No.
timer.
I was saying I thought that was the first go around.
Oh,
No, it wasn't.
Oh, fuck that up.
It's all right, Eli. We love you still.
Yeah, no, we're learning. All right, behind.
Hey, I got blown off. So.
Luckily, he's like cooperating, where
right.
we get to see the same face. Okay, DPS in, supports out. Okay, and then latitude, longitude. We want to be front and back first, and then sides. Okay, and then DPS out, supports in. Get to your numbers. Perfect.
Alright.
Alright, now we just do it all over again. This is a tank swap.
What'd you get? What's in the bag?
It's in the bag.
Oh. Why not? It's almost Father's Day.
Okay, DPS in, supports out. And then after this, the supports are going to stay where they're at, and the DPS are going to come to their partners. They're good to their numbers, rather. Perfect. And then after this, supports go in, DPS stay where you're at. Supports in, DPS stay. And then everybody in. Nice. Well done. Good job.
Now we
Dance
can.
Dance Revolution now.
Yep.
Yeah. Watch your feet.
Yeah, I think I found that these squares with the little diagonal line through them are the safe spot. Like you don't even have to dance around and move.
Oh, there's just like one safe spot? That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, wind phase. So we're going to stay stacked on this A, and then we're going to see where the flare marker is. Remember, if you're DPS, you want to face, I think,
Face the wind.
towards the wind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, toward the wind.
Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Okay, run over here. DPS
On
face
this
in
square.
towards the wind. Everybody else face towards it. And then tuck in behind him. Nice. Good job.
You got to put up your weapon too.
Got
So
Eli?
you don't
Oh,
attack
maybe.
Yeah, that's what I didn't do.
Yeah, it's going to be another tank swap. I got it.
And now this is the healers with the flare, I
Yeah,
think.
healers are going to get marker. I'm going to turn them around a little bit. Healers are going to get a marker. You're going to take them to the two edges.
Chocolate over
one
to
and
you.
two. Yeah, okay. Moon's already gone over there.
Over here.
Perfect. Okay, get position. Somebody get Kabaji up if you can. There's going to be
I
work
got
there.
it.
Go.
I still got it. 7 seconds on my
Okay, I got the orb over
swift
here.
cast.
I'll take it. I'll go and
I
take it.
took it.
That's Moby took one from the team.
You're a
I'll get
razor, you
Moby.
shouldn't have took it.
It'll be alright.
I got you, Moby.
Okay, well, we got through it. Good job.
I felt like being the hero.
Okay, now it's the dreaded orb phase, so you can kind of start pre-positioning in your spots. A lot of you're going to want to get like right behind me.
Oh, I forget where to stand. I think it's like,
Okay, and then you should be able to just
I'm
stay
in.
right there.
yeah, right here.
So we're going to get
Oh,
knocked
no
through
shield.
this thing, and then supports are going to walk forward just a little bit. Okay, just DPS as hard as you can.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
I got Dimension.
Oh, I didn't have the debuff because I died, I think. No, I should have had the debuff.
Yeah, why are you left?
We didn't make
I don't
it.
think we
Yeah.
did it.
Didn't quite get it.
Yeah,
But
we had
I
a
mean, that
couple
was
people
really
who-
close.
Yeah, that was a really good attempt. Good job, everybody.
I was looking for a Kabaji to get thrown through the orb and I missed it.
Yeah, so who didn't die? Or who died that... let me say this. Who died that shouldn't have? Was it just Moby?
Yeah, I
I
was only
died.
death.
I think so, yeah. Because the
Like during the
um,
orb phase, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
oh, during the orb
I'll be
phase.
right back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I got knocked through and then 2 of the waves clipped you. Because mine definitely hit you, but I think one other did. That's what killed you. But yeah, otherwise the positioning was really good. The DPS were in the right spots. I think maybe either I walked too far forward or not far enough.
Yeah, because I walked forward
No.
just a little tiny bit, but not much. Like kind of in between the, kind of the halfway in between the two pluses is where I walked forward to. And what I was saying on the other deal, like the dance phase where the orbs are the chaotic orbs. On the outside of the ring, these squares that have this little diagonal through them, they don't seem to get hit by anything, so you can just kind of stand in that square and be good, and not have to dance around.
Oh, you mean like between like 3 and 2, right up there?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
that like zigzag line is?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Actually, I think it's closer to the 3, so it's the one that's closer to the actual cardinal directions, but the diagonal line that goes through. Because when I was on going to 4 each time, I was noticing the same thing. I would stand kind of in that little spot. Here, I'll actually put my... where's he at?
Send the carbuncle, yeah.
Yeah.
A mobile marker.
Yeah, that was Kaze's strat.
Yeah, kind of this spot here.
Oh, okay. So like right at the edge of the donut.
Yep. And that seems to be like the safe spot, so you don't have to worry about moving around.
You can just stand there, huh? Stand there in DPS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I could maybe bring it over there so the melees could still get on it. Because I can do the dance in the middle just fine, but I'll bring it a little bit, towards the sides.
It may also be the same on like the 2 and the 1, just there's not as much of a visual indicator, yeah.
So should I be on the opposite side right here?
Yeah, he's basically just saying like during that like dancing phase, like after fire phase, towards the edge of the donut, like near the 3 and 4 markers, there's like a safe spot that doesn't get hit by any of the 4 lines.
So it'd be kind of on either side of the 4 would be that little diagonal line. Those are safe spots.
Look at Chaos laughing at us.
Yeah, I want to beat this smug asshole. So bad.
Get used to it. He laughs at everyone.
Yeah, for real.
All right, I'm back,
Yeah,
everybody.
seriously, like we're already
Back.
getting really good at the early phases, which is
Oh,
nice. Hey, welcome back.
if someone dies at that orb part, I will take the death over a healer. So
Yeah, or a reser. Appreciate it.
don't take it again, Mogi.
That was my one shot.
Yeah,
I'm good now. I was like, nobody's getting the orb. Oh shit!
Yeah, he just wanted to do a heroic sacrifice, for his legacy.
You're such a hero.
Food check.
He's always sweating.
Of course.
Okay, sides first. And front and back. That's gonna be water phase. So everybody's kind of stacked in the center. Okay, backside of the 1 marker. Everybody stack tight. And then we're gonna sprint behind him.
Started moving too early, but I think I was okay.
Stack on B. Next out. Okay, take him back to the middle. And then DPS, you can just stand in the center. And swap. Gub. Alright, healers, get ready. You're gonna get flares. Everybody else stack in the center. And then healers get back to the center. Yeah, stay stacked, yeah. Yeah, even the tank needs to be stacked for that one. Alright, cool. Yep, you got the north one, cool. Take the other. I'm just gonna invul this. Perfect. Now it's going to be Earth phase, so remember the DPS want to die. Everybody else needs to be healed to full. Okay, I'm going to call the safe spots, and I'm going to try to be accurate. The DPS do the opposite of what I said. Okay, front and back safe first.
Shit, I didn't get there.
I didn't get the side ones in time. I don't think. No.
Just gonna kitchen sink those, so by so
He was turned just a hair.
Yeah, he was like a little bit off center, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just a hair he was turned.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and reset. Yeah, it is funny that water is like the easiest, and then it's immediately followed by earth, which is like by far the hardest.
Right.
Alright, but good job on the water phase, though. I don't think anybody even got clipped by the wave things.
Nope, that was clean.
Oh yeah, I remember we did kind of talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing it, but it was bothering Mosey. She just wanted one person calling out.
Ah, okay.
Is there somebody
I'll try to
who
call
isn't
it out.
DPS?
I'll call it out.
Yeah, like say which sides are getting hit.
Yeah, I just say, yep.
Yeah, because they couldn't distinguish the two voices.
Yeah, because that way you'll know. Like, cool.
Yeah, I'll say DPS sides or DPS flanks.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's give it another try. Okay, behind him. Okay, it's gonna be fire phase, so DPS can stay in the center square. Ports to your spot. Okay, supports out.
Shit.
Side to safe first.
My game just crashed.
No. Alright, front and back. And then supports in, DPS out. Oh, Shandra's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
kill us
gonna
all.
get
Yeah.
wasted.
Yeah.
Good job, 8-bit. They one out of boy.
Your body was just standing there, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
DZ kill. That's the first. Should have unlocked a new achievement for you.
Sign back in here.
He wants
I'm gonna
to
use the
torture
restroom
me.
while
All right.
He wants to torture me by watching all my friends die. He kills me last every time. You will suffer the most.
Was it that same kind of crash you were talking about? That like DirectX thing?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think it's either my power supply or my GPU card. I'm going to be testing out my power supply with another one today. I just didn't want to try to start doing it before doing this because it could potentially be a while having to pull a whole computer apart to reroute wires and stuff. So
Yeah, for sure. How the fuck are you out there? It's just
I
part
know
of,
she
the
was
animation.
like, "Oh,
Like
I
a
walk
mile
on
out.
air." She dances on air.
Is that a gold dance?
No, that ain't gold dance. I don't know what that
Oh.
one is.
I don't think I have that one. Oh, I have this
I
one. Though.
rarely see that one.
This one works a little bit. I take like one step out into the void. Yeah, short legs. Yeah, our friend Abrax started a new FC, and I was just like AFKing at the Limsa grain company. Like I just sold some stuff for seals or whatever, and he just comes up to me, sends me a private message that says short shit, and then leaves. And I'm like, so I messaged him, and he's like the leader of his free company or whatever. And I was like, sir, I'd like to report something to your free company leader. I've been unduly harassed by one of your members. Discrimination.
I'm back.
He came back to a mass.
You stink, man. You killed everybody.
I got a picture of us all on the ground. That's gonna be a good one.
Nice.
nice.
Alright. Back.
Dun, ba-da-dun, dun, dun.
No yawning. I can't handle it right now. I'm tired.
So she trying to get me to go get sugar. I'm like, really? After what you pulled last night?
Don't send her with your phone.
Right? We went to get pizza last night, left my phone at Domino's.
Oh no. Alright,
That
fine.
sucked.
And then didn't want to go back to get it.
Alright, we got Fireface first again.
How come he was sideways?
He turned to, yeah, he turned to, I guess, one of
Yeah.
us over on this side.
Yeah, he does. It's random on who he attacks with them.
Yeah, besides like the tank, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, support's out, DPS in.
One should
side
be
safe first.
side safe.
Front. Support's in, DPS out. Perfect. Do it again. Maxwell, you ready? Okay, DPS in, support's out. And then support, stay where you're at. DPS, come to your partner. Or go to your number, rather. And then after this, supports go in, DPS stay. Nice. And then after the explosion, everybody in. Perfect. Very good job. Alright, let's test this safe spot.
Dance, dance, dance.
I see. Yes, I get the disconnect.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay, we got wind phase next.
Dun, 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 dun,
We all know about the wind.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, look to which side he's bursting from. So he's going, start moving over towards 4. And then get in position. Remember, DPS face the cyclone,
Okay.
everybody else face him.
Put up your weapon.
Okay, tuck in behind, walk forward a little bit.
Whoop. Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, remember you have to
What
like
the
position
hell?
forward just a little after.
Well, what happened on that one? I didn't think that I was turned towards the cyclone in time, so I went to turn around to turn towards the cyclone, but I still got pushed back behind him, and then I walked forward because I was already pushing forward, and then I got hit by the edict.
Okay, if we can get everybody up, we'll still be fine.
I thought I could bud you up. No. Come
Okay,
on, come on,
kill
come on.
your
Shit.
players. Everybody else get in position. Remember, face the direction of the face.
Oh, yep. Forgot about that part.
I was looking in the right direction, yet I got double knockback. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Might have just been like a server tick thing, like it didn't acknowledge your facing. Let's just reset because we got the other tank dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
and I switched
raising my
back.
ass off, and I'm out of magic points.
That's all good. We still got through fire, all right, which is good. Good progress.
Really good progress, honestly, for the first hour.
Yeah.
You're just taking them on a walk around the room.
New group, full of rust. We're
Showing,
doing all right.
Showing chaos
Like
the
he
corners
was
of
walking
the
his puppy.
platform.
He's walking his puppy. Come here, puppy.
Again. Yeah, for real. It's been too far. We had a date with Firebird. We had a date with Tsukuyomi. Now we're back to this guy. Take behind. Alright, supports to your spots. DPS in. Okay, side safe first. And then front. And then supports in, DPS out. Nice. Then we do it again.
Like we never left.
Tank swap. Okay, supports out, DPS in. And then after this, remember, supports stay, DPS come to us. Spots. After this, supports in, DPS stay. And then after the pop, DPS come in after they explode. Yep, everybody in. Nicely done. Yeah, I feel like this little safe spot is like a cheat code.
All right.
Yeah, good find, man.
Yeah, not that this is like super hard to dodge, but it's like one less thing to think about. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Heals and shields. We got Cyclone coming up.
I ran into the wind the last time.
Yeah, be careful not to touch the center for real. Alright, again, we're going over towards 4. We want to get in position. And then tuck in behind him. Nice, no casualties, good job. Alright, we're going to have some tank buster action coming up. Allows you to make sure to mitt as much as you can.
If I'm still in a fight, no.
Alright, cool. Alright, shield us up, and then healers start moving to your spots. Okay, everybody else get to your spots. DPS look in. And then healers back in. Perfect, good job. Okay, orbs. Kabaji, get the one towards D. Aim bomb. Nicely done. Okay, next is the dreaded orb phase. You start making your way to your positions. If you like it, you're getting behind me. Not the bowels of agony. What a spell name. Okay, so DPS stays still. Supports, you're gonna get knocked through and then walk forward just a little. Man, Da Vinci died again. Sorry, man.
Why'd I die?
I don't know. I thought I clipped you right. Okay, just
I got
DPS this
hit.
orb as hard as you
Yeah.
can with the crystal.
Got Da Vinci.
I know I got hit. I'm up.
Yeah, sorry, I got him. Gonna save the healer.
Okay, very good, very good, awesome. Good job.
Nice.
Okay, heals all up, shields. All right, now it's just the same mechanics in reverse. So we're doing the other side that we didn't get before.
So this will be tsunami phase start.
Yep, perfect. Good job. We're doing good on damage. He's about 50%. Okay, front and back safe first. Then sides. Nice. Yeah, it's true. You gotta die to live. Okay, everybody's back center. Okay, now backside of 1. Everybody's back tight.
My bad.
Stack on B, nice and tight. Good.
Mother nothing.
Got Moby.
That's my bad.
No problem.
Elijah.
Stay focused. Everybody in the center. Stay in that center square. Next swap. Get ready. Good job in the swap. Okay, healers, get ready to take your flares out. Everybody else stay stacked in the center. After the flares pop, healers get right back in and stack. Nicely done, good job. Alright, now we just gotta get through Earth phase. Oh shit, orbs.
Is everything done?
Fiendish orbs. Bro, these orbs are fiendish. Alright, so you take him to A. This is going to be Earth phase. So remember, DPS, you guys need to die. Everybody else needs to be healed to full.
And we got LB3 if we need it.
True, yeah. Keep that in mind.
So don't just jump off.
GPS.
Try to get them lined up. Oh shit. Sides damage first.
I don't think
missed
I.
it.
Right on that side.
I must have missed the first one.
All good. Stay
Yeah.
focused.
Yeah, he was turned again, and I thought I was in the right spot, but I apparently wasn't quite there.
Okay, I'm gonna invuln this. Now shit, my invuln's down. Fuck. Yeah, I'm toast. Goodbye, you got it. Nice, good job. Stay focused. Okay, another earthquake. This is the one where we need partners for that.
Yeah,
Start
you
moving
gotta
your partner
spread.
system.
Over here, man.
Liking everybody me. Yep, perfect. We're gonna get knocked back, and then DPS stay where you're at. Support, you're gonna go back to the north side after the stack pops.
All right, run forward, man. Run forward.
Back to the north. Back to the north.
There we go. Kill the tanks.
Nice. Okay, so don't hesitate to LB if we need to. For the LB3.
It's used.
It's you.
Oh, we already used this. Shit.
Tanks and healers have to be fully healed there too.
I
I
know.
think that's why Moon died.
Yeah. I'll try to
Could
save
be
my
like a
divine
fully
veil. I used it a little too early. It's all good. Alright, now this is the final phase. I still haven't like really learned too much. So he's gonna like throw a bunch of random mechanics. I think we should spread out,
Alright.
right?
We got to spread, yeah.
Spread.
Right.
Wait for the hit.
Stack. And then stack.
Wait for the hit.
You gotta
Yeah.
wait a second. You gotta wait a
Hit.
second.
Okay,
All right, now
Now
stack.
stack.
And get fully healed because earthquake's gonna hurt.
This is another spread.
Slightly spread.
Oh
And
shit!
then, no, we,
we
stay
spread.
stacked.
Yeah.
Even for
Yeah.
cyclone.
Stack till
And then-
water.
Then we spread for the cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
So
only
you
saw
guys-
this one a couple times. Sorry.
Right.
And then
Yeah, we gotta
earthquake.
stay
hit.
stacked for water, then spread, then cyclone, and earthquake.
Yeah,
And
so for
earthquake
water
is hard.
or tsunami, when we stack, we gotta wait for the water to go off before
Yeah.
we spread. Just like the Inferno, where we take the hit and then we gotta wait before we run to stack.
Okay.
Okay, but that was enraged, so great job, everybody. Like, holy
That's
shit.
enraged.
Like,
Oh,
seriously, yeah. Yeah, so my understanding of the way that end phase works, and Ara, you can correct me. So first for Inferno, we stay spread. Then we have to wait, because after the Inferno cast, it's like 5 seconds. Then we pop, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then the eruption pops.
Yep. And then after that pops is when like the Tsunami cast is about to finish. That's when we get stacked.
Yes.
And then we wait for the waves to actually to stay stacked, right?
Yeah, for the wave
Right.
to go off, so it creates a perfect donut around us.
Yep.
And then no one takes any damage, and then we spread for some. We can. I don't think it matters if we spread for cyclone. To be honest with you,
Cyclone and
it doesn't
Earthquake.
matter if it's
I think that's a
cyclone.
room-wide AOE.
Yeah. And Earthquake's like the heal the full one, right?
Yeah, heal the
Yeah.
full and spread a little bit. Just
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
we need everyone in range to heal too. So
Yeah.
Yep.
So like stay around that center. Yeah, great job. Holy shit.
Yeah. So on
and
the
it's DPS the crap out of it. And now if we had LB, that's when we'd pop it.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I was really impressed that even with a death, we killed the orb in the middle phase. Like
Mhm.
I thought we were gonna hit the gauge mechanic
Yeah.
on that.
It's doable with 1 or 2 deaths.
I've been practicing.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, so-
we're using the healer LB just to progress mechanics because
Yeah,
right.
Normally we would
people
take
really
it,
want to
yeah.
do is use the LB3 before, or right as he comes out of the second phase, or right before, and then we'll want to use it again there at the end.
Yeah, it'll take both LB3s to kill him. To beat him, it
DPS
takes both LB3s with a DPS, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause,
You-
I mean, even with like multiple deaths, we were at what, like 20%. Like it's just
Something,
not
yeah.
doable without the melee LB. So
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm gonna run to the
You saw whole
restroom.
fight? Yeah, take your time.
Go for another 30 minutes and I'm gonna go join Fordor because I have to go do fucking review call first.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Well, thanks for coming along, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, 30 minutes and I'll go join.
Yeah, honestly, this is way better than I thought for our first like time back to this fight with like newer people too. So awesome. The other Savage we did Moon was Omega 1, which is the snake noodle. And the Wikipedia page for it said that it was the easiest savage in Final Fantasy history, and actually was cleared on the world first pull, on the very first pull.
Wow.
We didn't get do it in a single pull, but I think we did it in like one night or 2 nights, you know. But
Yeah, it was like an
very
hour.
funny.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like an hour in, both
Yeah.
groups cleared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was subbing that night, and we had just done it with the other group the night before.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like at the very bottom of the Wikipedia page, there's like a trivia that says, this fight was cleared in a single pull in the world first. Like,
It'd be hilarious if they go back and beef that fight up to make it really, really bad.
I mean, it has potential. Like in Kabaz, you must have every emote.
yeah, for real.
They have every story mode. We know that much.
The one I want the most is Play Dead. That's the one I'm like jealous of. Especially the Lalafell Play Dead is hilarious.
Alright, I'm back. Little drama queens.
Right.
Sweet. Get some more temps.
Lycan's over
Yeah,
there
I agree
playing
with Kabaji.
Death.
Like, if we can consistently get through the Earth phase without deaths, then that's when we can start, like, you know, using the DPS LB and, like, really trying for the clear. But until
Yeah.
we get there, let's just keep playing it safe.
Yeah.
Okay, front and back safe first. This is going to be water phase. And then sides. Tsunami. Okay, backside of 1. Stack tight. And get behind them. Stack tight on B. Nice. Bring it back to the center. DPS just stay in that center square. Tank cluster activities. Okay, healers, take your flares out, and then as soon as you drop your flares, run back into the center. Everybody stay stacked. Perfect. Alright, I'll take the south orb. Blew up mitigating the orb.
They hit it like a truck.
Yeah, they really do. Well, we have to use our mitigations on the tank cluster swap thing earlier, so it's like kind of the same because we don't have our full like 30% buff. Alright, bring them north.
Yeah, I'm using my main shield for that.
To like protect us, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot to add all that.
Okay, watch for the okay, so front and back for DPS first. And then heals up to full.
Yeah, I just couldn't get him.
So no
What
idea.
I know from
No idea, Cabra.
You
So
didn't
you're
kill
not
the
getting-
mechanic.
Yeah, he didn't.
Kabaji, you're not getting healed to full, so that means either you're just not getting enough healing, or you're getting hit by one of the latitude longitude things. So when I was playing warrior during that, I was using
The fuck? How did you die?
How did? Whoa! How did I get aggro?
I don't know, but that's not good.
Yeah.
that kind of fell apart, right? Bad time for the tank to die.
See if there's a safe spot on this one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's just reset because we're not gonna have the DPS to kill the intermission phase.
Yeah, and
But we're good up to that point.
I'm out of magic to raise too.
So yeah, because we're support, Kabaji, you need to get healed to full, or else you die because of that debuff, right? So what you can do to help out is you can use raw intuition there. Yeah, exactly. I don't think you have equilibrium at this level. You might, but you can use that.
Get it, Da Vinci.
Yeah, you got this.
It's torturing me.
Give me a minute.
It's the only one that matters is the last one.
Yeah.
I think I saw another safe spot on the orbs during the Earth phase there.
Oh yeah.
It
You
is.
mean the crisscross thing?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Kinda. Let's see. Can I get it over there? Is it far enough? Yeah. Kind of these squares along this, along the outside edge. I don't know where the corresponding whatever it's called, mirror square would be, but it's. I saw that one didn't get any of the lines through it.
Nice. All right, let's give it another try. And then I think
Oh,
Moon,
okay.
you're gonna have to go after this one, right?
I might lose internet.
No.
Oh no.
It started storming here.
Oh.
All right, well, let's just call this the last poll anyway, because I think Moon has to go.
All right. We got.
Okay,
But yeah, we already made really good progress. So
Yeah, we got the enraged. That's
Right.
excellent.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be back in there.
Okay.
I'll cancel the countdown.
Yeah. First time back, and we already got to enrage. So that's pretty good progress.
Yep. I don't think we even got to enraged much in all our time before. So.
I think
Yeah,
we
like once
only
or
saw
twice.
it like,
They were like
maybe
kinda like-
twice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
maybe.
were like kind of scuffed polls. Like we dragged some people to the end.
Uh huh.
Come along, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was all alive for the enraged, so that was really good.
So during the last enraged sequence, when he does cyclone, is there anything special for that, or is that just damage?
I think it's just raid-wide damage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So like Inferno applies the spread debuff, Tsunami applies the stack debuff, Earthquake applies the got to be healed up or else you die debuff.
Right.
So I was
Yeah.
thinking that wind would do something, but apparently not.
It does damage to kind of, knock you down before the earthquake. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
The only thing
Yeah.
I could think that it might do will be it gives you more or less damage depending on if you're looking at them or looking away from them.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Since that's
I'll
what
look
it
into it
does
before-
in the other phase.
Hmm.
Yeah. Before next time, I'll do my research.
On the
All right,
Inferno
do
one,
good pull in.
on the Inferno one where we spread out the clocks, do we want to make sure that we're on our clocks and not kind of just running around trying to figure out where we're going?
As long
yeah,
as
we
we're
can do
not
that.
standing on each other, we're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we're not on each other.
Sorry. Fucked up my own countdown. It be your own self. Stay behind. It's gonna be fire first. Everybody loves fire phase. Yeah, no, DPS, if you guys can like feint and addle these raid wides, it would be helpful for the healers.
Okay.
They
I'll
just
work
take them
on
out
that.
however you see fit. Okay, support's out, yep. Okay, side safe first. Side
Oh
in
shit,
front.
I went brain dead.
And then DPS
Gotcha.
out, supports in. Do it again. Ready for tank swap.
Like the addle on that.
Okay, supports out, DPS in. And then DPS to your numbers, supports stay out. Okay, supports in, DPS stay where you're at. DPS stay. Nice, good recovery. And then DPS in. Everybody in. There we go, good job. We found our safe spot.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Alright, it's gonna be wind next. We're taking them north.
Hope you're not live streaming this. Yoshi P's gonna see it and be like, oh, well, I gotta change that.
We gotta buff this 20-year-old fight. Alright, start moving towards 4. Get in your spot. You want to stand like right
Hell.
Make sure you tuck in behind him. Nicely done.
I guess he decided he was going to kill me standing in the...
He just didn't like it. Okay, tank swap. Get ready to mitigate. Sorry, man. That was my bad. I turned my stance off earlier and forgot to turn it back on.
Budgie.
Take full responsibility for what happened. Okay, healers out. Good job, DPS. No casualties. Okay, we're gonna get orbs. I'm gonna take the yellow one. Nice job. Everybody's standing going into the mid phase. Okay, start getting your positions for the orb phase. Okay, Eli, just get right behind me. Get good positioning. DPS, just stay still. After we get knocked through, we're going to want to walk forward just a little bit.
How does he keep dying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Once again, I
Must be my
died.
fault. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Because I'm the person who's like responsible
No.
for killing you, you know?
I mean, I'm seeing the water wash over me, so I don't understand.
Yeah, we'll have to do some
Okay, no
diagnosis.
one's popping any shielding, right?
I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
didn't
my
check
divine
that.
veil's still on
It
cooldown.
might be a shield.
Yeah, but what shield would you have at this
I don't
level?
know.
'Cause you don't have magic barrier.
I don't. I mean, I didn't pop a shield, but
Yeah, I'm not popping shields, so.
you're not popping it. I
me
don't
double-
know then.
Check Searing Light. Yeah, Searing Light doesn't do a shield, so that can't be it.
So then you're either a little
Is
too
it-
close and getting
is-
clipped by everyone else, or
Yeah. Does Dancer have a
snapshot on
shield?
the knockback.
Dancers do have a shield, yeah, but it's a party-wide shield.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a
that
level.
would,
That's higher
that would
level.
kill everybody.
I think that's level 80.
Oh, is it 80? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Improvisation level 80.
Well, thanks everybody. Like, I know we're stopping a little bit early tonight, but yeah,
Yeah,
seriously,
yeah.
really good progress. Like,
Right, for
we
sure.
basically got more done in an hour and a half than we did in 2 weeks previously. I honestly think, and I think that's a testament not only to just us like learning the fight over and over again, but we've just gotten a lot better. Like doing the extremes has like really kind of made us lock in. So
Yeah.
super happy to see it.
Yeah, and honestly, I think in terms of like more, I don't want to say difficult mechanics, but more like having you move on your feet, I think Suzaku was probably more than Chaos in terms of like
Oh yeah, for sure.
stuff to think
Yeah,
about.
This is
for
one
sure.
where like, this is one where you can like go to the same spot every time.
Yeah.
Like there are spots, and it's like stand here, move here. With Suzaku, it's like, well, watch the tiles. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's more move as a team, act as a.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
we can
true.
do Ruby.
You guys want to do Ruby weapon for mounts?
I've been down for that.
Lai, if you want to go, feel free, because I know it's like super late for you. But if you want to stay, that's cool as well. Have you guys all unlocked Ruby Green? Is the question.
I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's see here.
It's the one we were just doing last week.
Yeah. So okay, I already got the mount then. So yeah, we can farm it.
Switch to
That would be.
go red mage.
See you, man. Thanks for joining. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
thank you.
Thanks
Is
for
it one
helping.
of the Kumi or
It's
is it a Gwibber?
Ruby
Hey,
Gwibber.
Gwibber? Ruby Gwibber.
You don't have it. The only one that got it was 8-bit.
Yeah, I don't have Ruby
Yeah,
Gwibber.
I was the one that got it last week.
Because they beat me by 1 point.
Hey, as well, Kabaji.
Yeah.
See you, man.
See you, Kabaji.
See, Kabaji.
Take care.
Later, Kabaji.
And like,
Hey.
as well.
Like.
Bye, Lycan.
See you
Good night
later.
again.
Yeah, for our international crowd, I know we're like already running it kind of late, so. All right, sweet. Yeah, so Kabaji,
Yeah,
do
it's
you
better
want
than
to unlock
before.
it, or are you leaving as well? I think he's up.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like he disconnected.
No, he's still in.
Oh.
And after this, while I'm on Cactar, I think I'm gonna go visit y'all's OC once we're done. Check it out.
Let's see how spicy it is.
Yep.
Yeah, one thing I have noticed is, and I think I was talking to you about this earlier. Like, people are already being kind of dicks about like the gold farms, where it's like you have to be these jobs, everybody has to be cannoneer, everybody has to be warrior. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it's not that serious. You're just killing some mobs. Like,
Yeah.
Isn't that where you unlock
I-
this first?
yeah, I can bring you to the unlock. Have you done the normal? Oh no, it's not Crystarium. Remember, we did this last time. It's the locks.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was Crystallia. Let's see if I got Ruby. What duty would it be?
It's Cinder Drift Extreme.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Shadowbringers.
I believe so.
Yep, I got it. Okay.
This was the one we were doing for Mount Monday this past Monday, right?
Yeah.
I haven't made a Mount Monday yet, unfortunately.
I know.
How's that been going, guys? Progress?
Oh, I mean, yeah, sometimes we have better luck than others. You know,
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're.
But we have gotten quite a few mounts.
Yep.
Speaking of bad luck, I don't like to complain, right? But I have fucking. Let me check right now.
Uh-oh.
82
Totems.
82 totems from the current Dawn Trail Extreme.
Oh my god.
And I've seen the mount drop twice.
Oh my
and I've
god.
not rolled above 30 any of the times.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
a
that-
lie, dude.
Yeah,
It's-
2 times an 80. That's like 1%, maybe. Like it's fucking crazy, dude. Like
That's
I guess
painful.
a little, almost like 2%. Yeah.
that's
I have
still
26
painful.
of these.
Oh, jeez.
So how did Eureka go the other night? That's the first Eureka I missed.
Went all right.
Yeah, it went all right.
All right.
Yeah, it was mostly
We
just
caught some people up in levels,
yeah.
mostly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was wore out after work that day. It was a rough week all together last week. Was
Oh
rough.
yeah, last week was horrible.
Yeah.
All right. See
And
if
it
this
ended.
guy-
It ended on a Friday. Find it all.
Uh-huh.
See if this guy has an unlock for you. Because I think last week we found out, like, this is the dude who unlocks it, but he has some sort of prerequisite.
Yeah, I forget what the prereq on that is.
It might be you had to unlock the other Shadowbringer Extremes.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that, yeah. Because we're
Shaylee.
one of our other friends that's in Heaven's Ward right now. We were trying to get
On my
the
Oh, it's on
Warring
board.
Triad
Oh, cool.
stuff unlocked for him, and find out that you have to. First off, you have to do at least the unlock quest for the extremes for.
Yeah, you have to do Bismarck and Ravana, right?
Yeah, Bismarck and Nirvana extremes before he'll even unlock the Warring Triad. But you also have
Warring
to
Triad.
have completed 3.1 patch. Otherwise, those quests don't appear.
Ah.
And he's still on the 3.1, like he's on the first quest of 3.1.
I think it's because it ties in with that dude Regulus, the Garlean guy. So I think they wanted you to like see that part of the story before.
Oh, yeah,
That
maybe
would make
so.
sense, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
All right, so do we all have it unlocked? Let's do a ready check.
Believe so.
I think we didn't need a tank last time, right? I think we just blitzed it.
Yeah, we can,
Yeah,
we can
we
pretty much
just-
just blitz it.
Beat her down.
Oh, and we were trying to get Titan, the horse, last night, and I made a joke that he'd probably get Nightmare before his horse, before the Titan horse drop.
And was that what happened?
That yeah, once because it was like what 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So Ara and our other friend had logged off, but me and the other friend were still in going through it. And like the next one after that, I saw the whistle. I was like, oh, there it is. And then I hovered over. It's like, oh no, it's Nightmare. So
Yeah, a friend of ours got it on his first run of any of the extremes and just didn't realize it was like that rare.
oh wow, I don't know how many
Titan
times we
got
did it
it.
last
2
night.
horses.
Yeah, I already had all the ARR horses, and I had like been doing them for like months because of like Wondrous Tales and shit. And finally, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna sit down and grind it out. And it took me like 70 runs of Ifrit or whatever,
Jeez.
just like all in one day. I was just like, log in,
Jesus.
Bahamut it, blast it, because the summoner burst at level 90 was just crazy.
Yeah,
it
we
still was very tedious.
I don't know how many times we went in last night, but it had to have been close to 30 or 40 before they logged off, and me and them stayed in and probably did another 10 or so.
So Titan drops another horse other than the brown one.
Well, Titan,
Yeah, so there's a rare drop called Nightmare that can come from any of the
Okay.
3.
yeah, any of
Right,
those 3.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I still had minimum item level selected. We don't want to do that.
Oh, no. I mean, we could try, but
Some go away differently.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Once we run out of Stormblood fights to do, I would love to do some of the Shadowbringers.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
These sound really
Me
fun.
too.
yeah, I'm
The only one I've
down
done
for
is
doing all of them.
Diamond.
Yeah, move on
Yeah.
up the ladder.
Yeah,
Yep.
just keep going through expansions, basically.
Yep.
Yep.
Big fat tacos.
Love this song.
Yeah. Apparently, the actual lyrics are "beat the heart of Sabine,"
Yep.
like from Ultimate Weapon.
Yep.
And I was like, I would never would have got that.
I can kind of hear the part with "so big." I can kind of hear that as Sabik,
Like,
but
yeah,
other than
like-
that, yeah.
Oh, Sabika.
Is there anybody who hasn't done the Pandemonium raids?
The
I doubt
normal.
I have.
I've done normal, but not
Yeah,
anything
normal,
else.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done normal.
Oh yeah, Kabaji hasn't finished them yet.
This storyline for these was such a great storyline, I thought.
Yeah, I loved it. That one like douchebag Darling guy who was like made for you to hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna save this. I like the black mage that can now save my fire phase without having to worry about it running out. So I'll just take it with me into phase 2.
Oh crap.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should have brought a healer.
Oh, did somebody?
No, it's just we're all like under it, like half. Use your regions, boys.
We got 2 red mages. Come on, that's basically one.
Yeah.
healer.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
we're good.
Oh shit, we should all go
I'll-
red mage.
I'll
That'll be the
focus on
strat.
There you
Ruby
go.
weapon.
Yep.
And you guys can see how scuffed my red mage rotation is.
Kill yourselves, boys. Yeah, I'd love to see you red mage, Eddie.
Oh man. Actually, and this is kind of, I don't know if I've told anybody this, red mage is like my favorite job in terms of aesthetics and like how it plays, and it's really fun. I know that I'm not good enough at it to play it at a high level. So I specifically don't play it in like the level 100 stuff. I mean, the only thing you need to know is when these ads spawn, you have to kill the one that's like opposite of your like debuff color. So like I got the red debuff, so I'll attack the
Wrong
green
one.
So it shouldn't
Okay.
be too bad either way.
Why'd you turn the light off?
Oh, yeah, spread them out.
Yeah. Oh, Dynamo is in.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Elijah.
Got Kabaji.
God damn. What? She hated my guts. I went from like 70k to 0.
Yeah, we might need one healer. I'll go Sage.
Nah, we're going
All red.
all red mages.
Oh, red mage side.
That's the luck we need.
Yep.
The plating is worth like 60 or 70k, so take that if you want.
Just want it for the glowy weapon.
Yeah, the crafted weapons from this boss are sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the ruby one for the katana made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use the one on red mage for a while before I got the relic weapon. Rubilux. Here, I'll find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Violet was making them during Mount Mondays.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Red Mage one is pretty.
The only thing I don't like is that the like texture on the handle is like kind of like fleshy, you know, because it's like from the boss itself. You know, that
Yeah.
like weirds me out a little bit, but I can overlook it.
Yeah.
All right, are we all on Red Mage?
Oh, Red Mage.
I don't have a red mage.
Oh no! What level is
How-
your Red Mage?
How dare
0.
you?
Oh, you
How
don't even have it
dare
unlocked.
you?
I have. Yeah, I haven't unlocked red mage.
Wow. You
Alright,
betrayed me.
Sacrilege.
You get a one-time exception.
Betrayed you. What are you talking about? Red mage was your job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we don't need more competition because everybody wants to play Red Mage in the raids.
Worst human I know. Jeez.
Hatery.
Go Red Mage, but I suck.
Yeah, I mean, dude, so do I. We'll figure it out. One of these things is not like the other. Also, Eli, come on, man. Where's your fucking red gland? It's like you don't know the first thing about Red Mage.
Right?
You gotta wear red. That's basically the only rule.
You gotta wear red and you gotta be fly.
Yeah. Well, that just comes with the territory.
I have like no good armor for Red Mage anyways.
Yeah, my friend who was like showing me the ropes on like how to play the job and everything, he's like, yeah, you basically never use displacement because engagement does the same damage and it doesn't backflip you. And I said, I'm like, I need you to understand that I literally signed up to backflip. I'm not gonna not backflip. You know what I mean? If you're telling me not to backflip, I'm just gonna not play the job.
Yeah, I like to backflip myself.
Exactly. I don't give a shit if it's a minor, like, you know, inconvenience.
I can't find my Vera here.
Damn, we look cool as fuck.
Hell yeah.
We got ruby weapons too, bitch.
I saw one where it was like that Jeff Foxworthy joke, you might be a redneck, but it was you might be a red mage.
Nice.
It's like if you
You have
use
to
your limit
look
break
that
and
up.
everybody says they're blind.
You might be a redneck.
I don't know how many times that's gotten me killed.
That's Da Vinci's favorite character right there. Shows some boob.
I just don't like how gooey she is, you know?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
kind of weirds me out.
I like them wet.
Oh my.
Ah, shit. Crashed. Actually, that was just a straight up crash, no error. That may have just been
Oh,
the
geez.
game crashing. Interesting.
Okay, remember find your
Let's
target.
see.
You want the opposite of what you are.
I have red.
Holy shit. My resolution crit for 160k.
Nice.
That's like more than my Black Mage Xenoglosses sometimes. Oh,
Ow.
alright.
Ouch.
That's my bad.
Yeah, they were still tethered.
I
No.
just wasn't paying attention to the knockback, the chariot.
You got to remember to spread them out.
I tried to run.
Spread them out.
This phase 2 music is pretty funny too. That like deep baritone voice.
What'd you guys
There we
do
go.
to that one?
There we go. Good job.
Alright, getting logged back in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It reminds me of it actually might be the same singer. The what's the guy's name? Ravana. His second phase boss music has that same like really deep baritone voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least my samurai is in a red glam, Kabaji.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. What's better?
Does that count
Is it
for
better to
anything?
have
It counts.
It's better
Okay.
to have a samurai in a red outfit or a red mage in a black outfit. Because honestly, I'd rather have the samurai.
Well, I got a totem out of it.
You got a sword. At least it's the same weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey, samurai has cast bars too. You know, we're getting closer. You're basically half a cast.
I do cool spinny moves and I can jump backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
Samurai's just
I give him honorary status.
yeah, honorary red mage.
Wasn't Red Mage and Sam on?
Yeah,
They're
same
both,
same
small
expansion.
blood jobs,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
which furthers my claim that Stormblood is one of the best expansions.
It was good. I
Is this
do.
close enough to rate?
That'll work.
I do remember the patches got a little slow at the beginning. I remember pausing
Yeah.
for a while to do other things when I was in the patches for for Stormblood, and when I finally came back, apparently I was like 2 quests or two MSQs away from, I think it was like patch 3.2 or 4.2 or 4.3, one or the other. But once I came back and actually got that that patch done, all of a sudden I could not stop
Yeah.
after that.
That 4-3 was Tsukiyomi, so like right before that is when it gets really good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was right before
Stormblood
that.
free too?
Now it is, yeah, it's on the free trial.
Yeah.
I thought it was free when it came out as well.
No.
No, when it came out,
No.
I think the trial when it came out only went up to like level 30. So like you couldn't even finish ARR.
Okay.
Because when I
Yeah, when I started,
yeah.
oh sorry,
Oh, I was just gonna say when I started in Shadowbringers, the free trial was still at level 30. It ended at level 30.
I thought I remembered at Heaven's, like at the end of the Heaven's Ward, there come out, there was like a certain amount of time if you was playing the game and you had Heaven's Ward, you got it. But I could be mistaken, because like I said, that was right around when I quit.
Oh,
'Cause
that, I mean,
remember
that
our
may
free
have been,
company
yeah.
was doing it. Our free company was doing it together because you just had to go into the MOG station and click on it, and you had to pay for it for X amount of time when it was released, and then
that's sick.
you know,
Yeah.
then later on they started, because a lot of people was upset about Heaven's Ward because they deviated so far from the story. So they're like, okay, we're going to give y'all Stormblood for free, and you had like 2 or 3 months, you know, to claim it, and then after that they started charging people.
Yeah, that could be.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't start
Yep.
until like late Endwalker, and
Okay,
at that
so, yeah.
point, the free trial was all of ARR and Heaven's Sword up to level 60.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for a bit, and I like got most of my jobs up to 60, and I was like, I like this game, but I'm not sure if I want to continue. And it was like patch 6.5 or something. They announced that they're adding Stormblood to the free trial. So like I had already gotten 500 hours free, and then they just told me I get a whole new expansion, 10 more levels, 2 new awesome jobs. I was like, this game's fucking great. Like,
Yeah. No, it was free when it first came out for about 3 months, I think.
Wow.
Yep.
And it's
I had
crazy
quit
to
and
me.
Just came back.
you want me
Yeah,
on my mount or I'll.
it's crazy to me that people were upset with Heaven's Ward after now seeing how like everybody praises it so much. As like, just wait for Heaven's Ward. Just wait for Heaven's Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's good, but when it just totally deviated, you know, from where we was. It was just its own thing, you know. We're like, where? Game.
Yeah, it's like a whole new region, like all new, like you know, plot. Like not a lot of the ARR stuff like ties in. I have
it
heard
didn't
there's
tie in at all. Yep.
I loved it. I mean,
I liked it too, but you know, but it's deviated,
There's gobbies.
you know.
yeah,
There are gobbies.
Oh, I got Stormblood for free because I was only playing on PC at the time, and someone's like, "I've got 6 copies of this. Does anybody want any?" I'm
Nice.
like, yeah, send me 2.
Damn the codes. All right, Chandra, are you back in?
Yeah, I'm back in.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
That and they completely changed the game. There's the mechanics changed. They changed a lot of spells. It was a big change. So that's another reason why they kind of gave it to us for free.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can't complain about free. There's one price that I like, and it's free.
Yep.
My problem with Red Mage is always like keeping everything aligned. Like, you know, you have Flesh, Contra 6, Acceleration, Swift Cast, in Core and Displacement or Engagement, and they all have to be like weaved between your normal stuff. You know, while you're like balancing your gauge, because you do want to like kind of alternate like black and white spell. It's way more complicated than people give it credit for, man. Like,
Yeah.
I consider it one of the harder DPS jobs, to be honest.
But if you do it right, you can crank out the DPS.
Yeah, and it like flows so well. You have all the support tools. Like, it's really one of the best designed jobs, I think.
Yeah. That's why it hasn't really changed since it came out.
Yeah. We were talking about this where, like, you know, they just give it a new move to the finisher combo every like expansion. You know, like, I
We're
wash my
gonna give
hands
you all
of
this
this.
other hit.
Yep.
And nobody
like, hey.
complains about it.
Yeah. you like the rose like tornado spin that we gave you during Endwalker? What if we gave you another one?
You're like, okay. Yes, please.
I think they should give it a Suna next.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
For Suna. Yeah.
Make it even better. It'd be like an AoE Asuna for everybody. Vera
Right, but it
Asuna.
has to be like it'd have to be like a 2-minute cast.
Yes.
Funny as crap.
Yeah.
May force you to use your swift cast.
Yeah. You swift cast or the dual cast.
Yeah.
You know, in Occult Crescent, you can dual cast the Time Mage comets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I use Time Mage with Red Mage.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so
awesome.
With Comet.
And weirdly, it also works with Paladin, because Paladin has Requiescat, which makes the next spell instant. And for Paladin, normally you only have like 3 spells in your whole retina, you know, but it definitely feels like it was not supposed to work over there, but damn, smoked.
Nice.
I think that was our fastest time, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're getting
yeah.
faster. I remember how
The
to
Red
play
Mage
Samurai.
weapon.
Hey.
We summoned the Red Mage weapon.
Congrats,
Oh, I
Kabaji.
want a Ver Ultima. That's what I want. Ver Ultima.
Oh, yes.
Give me that.
Red
Yeah.
Mage gets Ultima before Black Mage, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Oh,
Black Mage had Ultima all the way in freaking Final Fantasy One.
For existence, Black Mage had Ultima.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they're not going to give you Ultima ever. Ever.
Look, all I'm saying is, you know, the Pandemonium boss spammed
I
us
think
with Ultima
Kabaji's
like
calling you
15
out.
times.
Vinci.
Oh man,
I think if I remember right, though, red mages could also get Ultima
Already got it.
in the first one.
oh could they? Yeah,
I
thought
think
it was
so.
the wizard spell. Like you had to be the upgraded Black Mage. Wasn't it like Dark Wizard, or what did they call it, Wizard?
Yeah, it was just, I think it was just Wizard, yeah.
It's been ages since I've played Final Fantasy One, to be honest.
Yeah, same here.
I think the next one I'm going to go back and replay is 4 because I never played the DS remake. You know, they made one of those like 3D.
The 3D
versions.
one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. Normally, I'm not
one of the
a big
best.
guy.
That was my first there. That was my first love.
Yeah. Cecil and Kane and yeah.
Yeah. Radia and yeah.
Let's figure out where these safe spots are for these, because I always get hit. There we go.
Yeah, Sam.
As long as you don't get hit by a bunch.
Yeah, but just for like when we actually do this for real,
Yeah, do it later, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
because I got to feel a whole lot more once we do that, even just one of them.
The Raven's Flight is the scary mechanic in this fight. He like goes outside the arena and he does these big like dashes through the room, and you have to look
Ooh.
which side his like claws glowing because he's gonna cleave that side.
Oh,
So you have to like get out of his path for the flight, but also be on the right side of the arena. And he does like 5 in a row, and he's flipping. Either the inside is safe and the outside is like quicksand, and then halfway through the flight he flips it. So the inside's quicksand and the outside is safe. Like,
oh
it's
Jesus, crow, yeah. That's gonna be a fun fight.
I think I did the unsynced before.
wild. Oh, this fight? Sick.
Yeah,
Nice.
Rings a bell.
the quicksand does.
Well, the normal has that mechanic too, but it's not like flip floppy.
We're smoking.
It went away as soon as I hit the button.
Come on. Where's this mount at?
Right?
Being stingy.
Hey, I finally got the coffer. Nice. I do think I have the ruby hanger though. Let me check.
In your glamour dresser somewhere?
Yeah, I think so. Ruby hanger? Yeah, search. I don't know if it'll find it on here. Yeah, it's in one of my retainers. Even though I can't see them, it's just all question marks.
Yeah.
I think it's my Hilda from the Heaven's Ward. The
Oh, you made like a
machinist, yeah.
cosplay routine?
Yeah. I got her and I got Moon Burrito as retainers.
Rip.
Yep.
We gotta bring Hilda back into the story.
Oh my god, seriously. I'm surprised they haven't. Like, she's just been sitting there.
She was in one of the Endwalker role quests, I think, if I remember.
I believe so. I remember reading about that. That she actually has a comeback for that.
Basically.
Yeah. I think it's for the what is it, range DPS?
That would make sense.
Which I don't think I've done those yet for Endwalker.
Don't forget that I soloed this on Regman.
Well, that was a safe spot right there. Okay. As long as you don't get the Magitech bits on you.
Yeah, I think the like actual strategy is like people like spread out to bait the Magitech bits, and then once the lines appear, then you move to the safe
then
spot.
go in. Okay.
Move us over. Does anyone ever watch Shaman King anime?
Haven't heard of that one.
Their whole like spell gimmick is oversoul.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I spot a blue mage over there. What the fuck? Look at an imposter. Oh, but there is a spell from this. Yeah, so you guys can learn it.
Oh, that's right. There is.
Ruby Dynamics, right?
Are we even
are we seeing it?
getting to it though? Yeah. So I don't think I've seen it yet.
Well, yeah, we are doing too much damage in phase 1. But we could like slow down to try to get it for you.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some bittersweet news for you guys, by the way.
Oh.
I got Nightbloom on my own.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Yeah, my friend was like randomly just like, he's like, oh, I want to get like those celestial kimonos because they're like expensive on the market report or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'll tag along. I'm like, I still need a blue mage spell from this, and like 2 clears in, I got it. I was like, dude, my luck is fucking insane.
Awesome.
Yeah, because when we were doing it, we were like, what, 10, maybe even more clears in, and never saw it.
Yeah, never saw it.
That's really cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to like rub it in, but I felt like I had to tell you.
No, I'm glad for you, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I already have both of those.
It's the same thing with like the fucking mounts, like the Dawn Trail Extremes. Like I worked on one for like ages, never saw it, and then my friend was like, "Oh, I got it in the first like 5 runs." And I was like, "I despise you."
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yep.
You have to grind for others.
Yep.
It's the ways it goes.
RNG is a cruel mistress.
Oh God, yes it is.
So spell 113 comes from Cinder Drift.
Yeah, so the spell's called Ruby Dynamics, but it doesn't come until the end of phase 1. So we would have to like intentionally slow down to get it,
Yeah.
So might as well just farm it another
Yeah,
time.
unless we're gonna be farming it, then no worries.
Yeah, and apparently it's so like rare now to get it unless you're synced.
We'll just have to learn its sync then, huh?
Right?
Are you telling me I have to set up a spell list?
Yeah, I will say the finisher that they gave Red Mage at level 100 is pretty fucking sick.
Yes.
You can say all you want about them being lazy and just adding 1 spell to the combo, but it's a cool one at least.
Shit, I didn't made them right.
And it hits for a freaking ton, dude.
Yeah, Propulgence or whatever.
I take it you already have this spell?
Nah, I didn't get it. I actually haven't done much spell farming outside of what we did that one time.
We probably have enough of us that we could do.
Like a dedicated blue mage.
Yeah, like sync it, but
Thing.
not like minimum item level. Just do regular sync. And we probably have enough, even with just the 4 or 5 of us, to be able to do it.
Actually, you know, can like for like the Stormblood raids that we're doing, can you do blue mage for this?
Oh yeah,
Like, there's nothing stopping you, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to go as blue mage one night, you know, I see no problem with it.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Now everybody's going to want to go blue mage.
Oh, not me.
Probably be
My
best
blue
to
mage
trade
ain't
off.
there yet.
You only have one blue.
Yeah, because the limit break thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
I couldn't
Yeah,
target her for some reason.
I keep forgetting to, you know, intentionally like unbalance my gauge, or flare or whatever. The mount doesn't exist. It's a myth.
Right.
Hell, the other thing ain't even dropping the
Except
plate.
for those other couple of times I've seen it. But otherwise, yeah, it's a total myth.
Or how many of these totems I have now?
Party.
I gotta go buy.
I know the ninja should have a thief ability to steal shit like that and be able to give it to people.
Oh, that would be nice.
18.
So epic.
Phantom Thief.
How many do you need to buy it?
You need 99 to buy it, but
Oh.
I think 18 gets the other stuff. Or at least some of the other stuff. Oh. Once you have the mount, you can still keep getting totems and buy some of the other stuff. Like some of the armor, I guess, with it, or weapons.
Alright, Kabaji, what do you think of
And-
these weapons?
The locks.
I think it's in the Rogger's Reach. The it's not Primal Exchange there, but it's something Totem Exchange.
Oh no, for Ruby weapon, it's actually Mordona, which makes no fucking sense, but that's where the totem exchange is.
Really? Yeah, that makes no
I
sense.
never would have guessed. In fact, I got lost because there's one triple triad card that you need one totem from Ruby, Diamond, and Emerald to trade in for.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the totems, and I was like, where the fuck do I trade this in? And I eventually had to look it up. It's Mordona.
Huh.
We're at.
Mordona, like where the tombstone guy is. Second. Should just be like right around here.
I love like the little glint that glows along the blade on these.
Yeah, the like lens flare effect.
Yeah.
Super sick. People have been making fun of the samurai relic, mostly because the sheath looks kind of dumb, but I dyed it and it doesn't look too bad. When you get it naturally, it's like bright orange, which is like pretty frustrating.
But you know, it goes kind of perfect with that jacket that I know Ari's been wearing it for some of it, like I think it's Sage Glam. But that the jacket that was on the recent Moogle tome that has kind of the flames on it. Yeah, the Inferno jacket. It like it seems like that samurai blade goes perfect with it.
Damn, that's actually sick. I never thought of that.
Yeah, that's
I
not
dyed
bad.
mine like gold and dark red, because the orange just didn't go with what I had going.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what they do with like the glows for these.
Yes.
Because I really feel like they're gonna knock it out of the park. All right, is everybody back?
Yep.
Yeah, you.
I don't know who withdrew.
No.
Oh,
We
Kabaji
have
was
auto
switching
with
jobs.
me.
No, Kabaji was switching jobs. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I hit Q before everybody's ready. It's all good.
I was playing with dyes on that sword.
Yeah. I like that all of the relics are double dyeable. I think it like adds a lot of creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And it should, everything new should have double dyes.
It should.
Seriously.
Yeah, for real.
So
Like, stop doing singles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was watching a video on the 14 mobile version, Japan release.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
16 die
and
channels.
everything's gonna 16 die channels.
Yep.
Jesus.
It's insane.
You can completely customize your gear.
Apparently, this version has all those die channels. They just don't.
So it's like not enabled.
Yeah, they're not enabled because apparently modders have already gotten them working.
Yep, modders, huh?
Uh-huh.
Plus, you don't have to have inventory space for everything you die.
Yep. Yeah, there's an actual. It's all dedicated. I was just out of.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked here. I'm not paying attention to where the helixes are.
Hey, dude. Bub.
Yeah, I'm still thinking that with the mobile version, because they're rebuilding the entire engine, I have a feeling that they're actually going to combine the two once it's like perfected and ready to go, and just kind of like transfer everybody's characters to the mobile version, which will also then have a desktop version and a console version just built on this new same engine.
Like down the line, yeah.
Yeah. I think the mobile is just kind of like a test bed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get any work done.
Microtransaction fucking hell, because you know, all those like Chinese games are riddled with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Gino's gonna be doing everything.
Yep, he's gonna do all the work.
I'm on the wrong side of the arena. Damn, I saw 3 for the loot, and I thought that would be the mount. It's the fucking orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
These two.
Alright. Pass on the last two there.
I think I have this one already.
I got 3 of those orchestrion rolls.
You need 2 for the 2 scrolls.
Oh, it's not 1? You need 2?
Oh, wow.
There's 2 scrolls.
Oh, 2 different ones, yeah. Let me do...
I found out last night. I was looking at, because we kept getting the one on Titan, the faded copy thing, and the you can get the blank roll on the market board for like between 5,000 and 7,100, or you can just go to the vendor and get it for 27 gil.
Wait, they sell the blank one?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
I don't know which vendor it is, but it has the vendor price was listed.
Your vendor tag, yeah.
You can probably find it on right.
Yeah, I know the grade 3s are like very expensive because I have to like craft those all the time. But probably the grade 1s are cheap.
Yeah, well, yeah, Titans was grade 2. Which actually kind of surprised me. I figured those would be grade 1 with as low level as they are.
Yeah, like all the ARR ones, yeah.
Did that, and it was just on the side of it. I got that one.
I kind of figured it out.
Yeah. Just got to make sure you bait the Magitech
lines,
bits.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know what's next on your Savage schedule after Midgard Stormer?
You know, I don't even recall.
I don't remember either.
I still have the spreadsheet Marky Mark made somewhere, but like obviously we don't have to follow the same thing, but I think it would be cool to find, you know, fun fights.
Yeah.
I know Omega 12 is a fucking nightmare. That's like considered one of the hardest raids in history.
Yeah. I don't think that 12 is on there.
Yeah.
'Cause I think 10...
In fact, I remember him specifically saying, he's like, I didn't want to do two like final floor super tough fights.
Yeah.
I think maybe Kefka's on there though.
I think so, yeah.
Is 8, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. Kefka's like one of my favorite villains.
I want to do a fight just because of it matches with Final Fantasy VI's in boss fight.
Yeah, with these two and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Dancing Mad, yeah. It goes dumb, as the kids would say. Are you done after this one, Kabazi? I believe the mountain exists. I never lost faith. Yeah, I figured that would be our faster clear time because my summoner is like the job that I gear up the most. It's like I got all my Historia gear on summoner and everything, but
Yeah, I need to go. I think I've got enough totems. I can buy a couple of accessories, but I don't have enough for body pieces. I think I'm just going to use the...
Oh, okay.
Cult
Kabazi, you were
Crescent.
saying you want to take a break before Midgard Stormer.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
okay.
I feel like that's probably a fun fight, though. You guys have been on it for a bit, but it looks cool.
It is still fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
We are just so close.
Yeah, and like you said,
I don't even
especially with like
think we're-
people leaving the group and shuffling and like, you know, it's hard to keep it all together for sure.
Like, honestly, if we added 1 hour to one night, I think we would clear it.
Probably so.
Because we
Well,
need
we
we
even
need
rated
to
them
spend like 1 hour getting good and warmed up and remembering everything, and then an hour doing some really good pulls, but we're working on our DPS to kill it,
Yeah.
and then the night's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to start over again in a couple days.
Right.
Yeah, with
and then
different
there's
people.
like a 5-day break in between.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's why I kind of like our new schedule of both weekend days for this group, because I feel like you get more done back to back. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't
remains
forget
to be
as
seen.
much.
Yeah.
And you're not like all strung out from
Mm-hmm.
rushing to it.
Honestly, you got to kind of make it all muscle memory. So like, you know, when you go back to like chaos, like a lot of that did come back.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I remember what to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised because like when I start learning a fight, I feel like it's like impossible. It's like how the fuck are you supposed to remember all this, right? But then later, it all kind of comes back to you. You're like, oh yeah, I kind of get it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I did Dawn Trail Extreme 4 like 50 plus times, right? Trying to get that mount, and then I didn't do it at all after Occult Crescent came out. So I took like almost a month. How long has Occult Crescent been out? Like 3 weeks or whatever. I took all that time off and didn't do the extreme at all. And then I went right back in, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember all this." Like, I really didn't think my my body would be capable of retaining that information.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also why it's hard to like change strategies. Like if you've come up with a strat and you've been practicing it, like you need a really good reason to swap.
Yeah.
There was like a Party Finder war with EX4 because somebody came up with a strategy called Brain Dead, and which I hate those fucking names. Right? We talked about this before.
Yeah,
but so the boss like shoots these like lasers in, and he like signals whether it's like in or out. So it's like a flash on screen like out, out, in, and that means that he's gonna hit out, out, in. So you have to have the rolls kind of like pre-positioned and then swap accordingly. So it's like DPS will start inside the hitbox, and then when they need to swap to out, they'll like move out. So you basically just need to know whether it's like one swap or two. It's not super hard to remember.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's an attack going on that puts big donuts around 3 people at random. So if you're just in your normal spots for the Escalon, then the donuts are going to hit the people next to you. So what people were doing is having everybody with donuts stacked together and then just immediately get to their spot, which like obviously it's like you're going to have to sprint to get to your spot after the donut. So the Brain Dead strat that they came up with, which I think is just way better, is if you have the donut, you just take it all the way out, drop it out there, and then just do the mechanic like normal. So the donuts don't hit anybody because they just get dropped right at the edge of the arena, and all you have to do is walk forward. To me, that's a perfectly logical strategy, right? I looked at it and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this from now on. The Party Finder people went nuts. They're like, Brain Dead is stupid, blah blah blah. I can't believe anyone's doing this mechanic. Just learn how to do it right, blah blah blah. And I was like, why are you mad at something that takes the like guesswork out of it? You know what I mean? It's literally just making it easier for everybody, and you're acting like it's a personal attack on you. Like, and then there was
they're
one
just
guy,
mad they didn't think of it as what the deal is.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yeah. And there's also like some pride where it's like people who cleared week 1 think that they have like a monopoly on all the strategies, and like nobody else is going to come up with better stuff later, and that's just not true. Like, yeah, and this guy here on Ether was putting up a Party Finder every day that just said Brain Dead is a terrible strategy and it requires, what did he say? He's like, it requires savage level mitigation for an extreme fight. And I was like, you don't need to mitigate that hard anyway. The donuts don't hit that hard. Like, I have done it like literally again 80 times, and I would say more than 70 of those were with the Brain Dead strat. Like, it's just simple, it's easier, It's the same as like when we were doing Tsukiyomi, and I was like, oh, let's just do it like this, and like that way we have less people to move. Cool, like anything that takes guesswork out of the equation and gets people to like not have so much on their mind is just good, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was a waste of money.
Which was?
I bought the stuff to make my Ruby Barding.
Oh, the Barding?
I actually bought the Ruby Barding.
I don't like it.
So it was a while back, but it was pretty cheap. And I forget, I don't remember if it was on ours or if it was on another one.
Oh, I don't know.
River hopping or whatever.
Too bad.
I like doing
cool
mixed
barding.
match with Chocobo Barding. Honestly, I'll have like pieces from one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a Monster Hunter background where like mixed sets were like the the king. Everybody goes through a rite of passage where they look like a fucking clown, where they just have like mixed armor pieces from four.
Yeah, we did. We came across
Oh, I'm ready.
Ixion.
My bad.
And actually fought Ixion the other week, so I got my
I guess I'm not ready.
Ixion
Oh,
barding.
sick! You saw it?
Yeah.
Like the actual fate. Yeah.
Yeah, we cleared it. So I already had the mount, I guess, from the collector's editions.
Tome or something.
No, well, it may have been a Moogle tome.
It's also from Silver Certificates with Chloe books, the Wondrous Tales.
Maybe that's where I got it from then. But yeah, so I ended up getting the mount barding
really
for
cool.
it. Yeah, it was fun.
I love those like rare fates. I wish that like there was a better way to find them besides like join a Discord and hope, you know? Like,
Right. Yeah, I think we were doing the mount farm, and then so we were all over in Rogger's Reach and getting the totem, not the totems, but the it was Violet. She was making the glowy weapons, and then she's like, Ixion's up. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, now's the time. Yeah, there's actually a cool mechanic. I don't know if you guys ran into it, but there's an item that you need. Something ash. And
yeah, the Stygian
when
ash.
Ixion's on, it's like invulnerable. Yeah, and you need that item to like make it targetable or something, right? Like, or like able to be hit.
Yeah.
I forgot where the item actually comes from. I just bought it off the market board last time I did it.
I got it on, I want to say it was like on, I forget which version or which level it was, but I think it was on a map, a treasure map.
Oh, treasure map. Yeah, that would be sick. I want more stuff like that in the game where it's like, how the fuck do you beat this thing? And then it turns out you need an item from an unrelated area and somebody has to figure it out. Like, that would be so cool. There's a little bit of that in Fork Tower. Have any of you guys watched any of the like videos on that?
I haven't seen any of them, no.
No, I haven't yet.
There's like a room that you go into and it's like completely dark. Like the lights are off and you're like floating above, like there's like a light from below and you're on like a glass floor. So you can see a little bit through, but everybody's just like walking around and there's seemingly nothing in the room. But if you do something earlier in the raid, I forgot what it was, but like if you do it correctly, then it turns the lights on in that room and you see that it's a big map of the occult crescent, and there will be one spot that's like glowing, and that tells you that the people who aren't in the Fork Tower but they're in the instance, they need to go do a fate at that specific spot.
Oh,
and then
nice.
if you do the fate, then I think the people in the tower get like a buff or something like that. Like, that's just such a fucking cool concept, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they almost never do shit like that in this game, but I was like, damn, that is so cool. But of course, only like 3 people in all of history are ever going to do fucking Fork Tower because it's miserable.
Yeah, I think the lottery system wouldn't be so bad if they, like, if you were like in a party, it was like your party was in the lottery, so that way everybody in the party would still be able to go in if you got picked.
Yeah, you couldn't get split up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of frustrating to me that like you know, it's content you have to queue in at random, and then it's also like extreme or savage level content. You know what I mean? I feel like if it was a normal alliance raid but it was really hard to get in, that's cool.
Yeah.
Or it's like a super savage hard to do thing but you can get in whenever you want. Either side is fine, but like the mix is just awful. Like the world's
So
first
it's a
people were
lot.
like,
It's a lottery.
Yep.
yeah, so the way it works is there's a special weather that'll spawn, and then during that weather you can go offer what's called a sanguine cipher at
Yeah,
like
I
the
got that.
pedestal. and if you offer it, then that like counts as your entry ticket into this like lottery to go do the dungeon, right? You need 16 people to enter the lottery to like actually spawn the portal, but anyone who's standing on that platform gets entered into the lottery, even if they didn't enter a single session. So, and it's a 48 man, I think. So, like, you know, let's say you and like 16 buddies go. Well, the rest of your, you know, party is going to be filled with just like randoms who are standing there. But if you want, you can have everybody donate more ciphers to like try to guarantee their spot, because the people with ciphers are going to get picked ahead of just randoms. But then the randoms, if they really want to be dicks, could just offer their own ciphers. You know what I mean? Like, and if they wanted to like buy a spot into your raid, you know, yeah, it's almost just designed to make people angry. So I don't really understand what the upside is. You know what I mean? Like, Yoshi P is just like rubbing his hands, like, hey, stupid Americans, like they hate each other. Like, I don't get who wanted this. And like, I obviously don't do any of that stuff, but the world's first raiders are like really pissed because think of how hard it is to get 48 Savage Raiders together in one Discord channel or whatever.
Right.
And then once you have them all together and you've set aside like 5 hours to do Prog or whatever, you know, then you can't even get in the same instance because logging into the Occult Crescent's done by party. So you can have parties of 8 try to log in, but you might not get put in the same Occult Crescent. So your 48 man group can't even get in the same thing.
I didn't realize you couldn't join as a alliance. Holy shit.
Yeah, you can only go in as 8, dude. It's so stupid.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, so you can't even get in the same thing. Then finally, let's say it takes you an hour of like queuing and re-queuing to get into the same Occult Crescent. Then you have to wait 20 or 30 minutes for the weather to spawn. Then you do the whole Sanguine Cypher dance and just hope that somebody doesn't intentionally troll you by trying to join your group. You know, like, if you have 48 pre-made, you don't want randoms to join you. You know, like, dude, yeah, it's just absolute nonsense.
Oh, wow.
And that's part of why it took, I think, you know, 4 or 5 days after the content launch for, like, the first world first clear to actually happen, because it's just logistically a nightmare. And then once you're in there, if you die 3 times, you're just out.
Yeah.
You can't get raised except by chemists. So like normal job raises don't work. It's 3 strikes and you're out. And once you're out, you have to just like leave the instance. You can't even like be dead in the final boss and still get rewards like a normal dungeon. You're just out.
Yep.
So dude, it's just brutal. It's absolute, like every part of this is just made to piss people off.
So Chemist is the only one that can raise.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then so a bunch of people were taking like full chemist parties basically to have as many raises as they could. But then once they got in, they found out, oh shit, well, you need specific jobs for like specific mechanics.
Gotta
like,
have other mechanics,
You need Thief to disarm these traps, you need Ranger to disarm these traps, you need Berserker because you can't get feared during this one boss. Like every job has a job to do. And so
wish we could dye our chocobos barding.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, I think you gotta have this spell on the first vault.
Yeah, like every phantom job has like a designated role on top of just like being a normal like savage raid. So yeah, dude, it's a cool concept. I really wish I could do it. Actually, Moon, who we were playing with earlier, my friend, he's been doing it like once a week. But I think he's only seen the first and second boss. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just a baffling design decision to me. It's not that I want everything to be easy, but everything should be like
accessible.
Possible. Yeah, like the fact that I can't even try it even if I wanted to.
Yeah,
like you shouldn't have to be like, you know, one of the best 50 players in the world to actually attempt this. Right now, there's a fucking triple triad card behind it.
Of course there is.
I assume later, yeah, kind of like they did with Eureka. I assume later they'll like remove the requirement and just like give it to an NPC or something. But until then,
Did not stand in the right spots on that time.
What? Mom.
Auto attack for 200 damage with my summoner book.
Yeah.
Smack him with the phone book.
knowledge.
Yeah, apparently the summoners, is it summoner or scholar? I think it's, or maybe both of them, have an
Both of
actual
them,
like
yeah.
decent auto attack compared to everybody
It's
else's.
funny that the book does more damage than the red mage sword.
Yes.
The white mage cane only does 1
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
same. I
in
think,
all occasions.
yeah,
Oh.
black mage and white mage both have like set to 1.
Yeah, it's 1. It's great.
Oh,
So
that's
the
too
reason
funny.
for the summoner scholar thing, apparently from what I've heard, is that back in the day when like you had your pets that did different things,
Mhm.
they used the summoner's strength to scale the pet. So they gave summoner a bunch of like base strength for no reason, just so that your pets wouldn't suck. But then they never took that
Oh.
strength away when they retooled the pets, so you still have like, I mean, it's not like actual good strength, but it's like more than a caster should have.
Right.
And it ends up in a very weird spot where at specifically level 50, as a scholar, it's better to use Art of War, your AoE attack, than it is to do Ruin. Because since Art of War is an instant, you can still auto-attack between it. So you just stand next to the boss and hit it with your book while you're like slamming the ground. And that does more damage than actually casting your like single target. There's a lot of weird shit in this game. Bloopers don't exist, man.
Right.
They're mythological creatures.
These totems do, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess on worst
cool.
case scenario, you'll get everybody will at least
Yeah.
be able to get it at the same time.
Was there
Do
a
you get
boarding
a-
for every job?
All the ones up to Stormblood. So they didn't do like Gunbreaker, Dancer, etc. But the rest.
Did you have to get that from the achievements?
They come from different spots. So like the White Mage, Black Mage, and is it Dragoon? Oh, see you, Kabaji, later.
Sick buddy.
See you, Kabaji.
Yeah, there's
Take
3
care.
from achievements that you get from like leveling up your Chocobo and like maxing out the skill trees. But then other ones come from like different ones. Like Red Mage comes and Samurai, I think, come from Eureka. Machinist comes from Ishgardian Restoration. Yeah, but some of them you can market board too. But yeah, it's a long grind.
Because I only had Black Mage, White Mage, Dragoon, and Paladin.
Yeah, I think I need to get
Let's do a
my.
couple more. I'll probably tag out before the next hour, so
Or
you can get some before then.
I think I need to get a couple of my crafter jobs. I'm just gonna grind them in Ishgard Restoration up to 80.
Yeah, nice.
I've been taking them into the Cosmic, and I got them up to like 65 or so, and it's like, cool, this is going pretty good. But then now I'm at a point where I need to get like the level 3 of the Cosmic Research or whatever, and I can't do that because it's only available on the level 90 craft that you can do.
That's lame.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I know
well,
what
shit.
you're talking about. Yeah, honestly, it's cool that you can, like, in theory, level a job from 1 to 90 in Cosmic, but, like, practically, I
Yeah.
don't think you actually can. Because, like, you would need to, like, keep buying gear every, like, 5-10 levels, right? Like,
Yep.
it just seems like a huge undertaking where you'd have to have, like, a bunch of sets of gear like pre-made for every crafting level. Or you could just spam like the low level things, I guess, but you don't get much experience for those.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish you guys could come to the moon on this server, but you can't go while you're like
Yeah, I
not
wish I
at home.
could.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I'd
like a
like to
huge
see it.
dome now, and then like the center area, the like hub area now has like stairs that go up to a second level. You can walk around up there.
Oh, nice.
And there's like benches outside, and like the housing area has been like expanded. There's like a little plaza. They did like a lot. Oh, and there's a spaceship on that like platform. There's like a big rocket that's been built, and presumably that's what's going to take us to the next zone whenever it's released.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently on Primal, or at least on Exodus, it is, I guess when Occult Crescent came out, everybody just abandoned it, because I was in there the other day, and it's like, I think there were maybe 8 people in there in the same instance. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah,
this ain't
today
gonna work.
we were there because like it gave us a countdown timer, and it was like, hey, you know, the last stage is starting in 30 minutes or whatever, and like me and Moon were just like AFKing in there, and when we got there were like 12 people in the instance, and then by the time like the actual fate started, there were like 170 people.
Wow.
Clearly everybody was like just waiting for something to happen, you know what I mean? Like they didn't want to just like be there unless there was like an event going on. I find Dragoon like Red Mage, where it's like, this is a job I like and I find fun, but I know that I'm not like skilled enough to play it how it should be played. There's way too many buttons.
Which is kind of funny, because it's like, there's so few buttons at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. From 1 to 50, you have like 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't even get like your first AoE until like the 40s. Jesus.
And when the game first came out, that only hit one person and somebody behind it, maybe 2 people behind.
Yeah, because it was a cone.
It did a whole A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
confess,
Yeah, because I
just
think it
learned
used to be a line,
recently-
and now it's a cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a line, but it's like a wide line. You know what I mean? Like it's wide enough you can hit like 4 mobs side by side. So
Okay.
it's comfortable. But yeah, I do have to confess, I just learned recently that the Red Mage like melee AoE, Moulinet, is a cone. I thought it was like a circle around you. So I was like standing in the center of the pile of mobs. Like,
Oh,
acting like a
yeah.
fucking idiot.
Because it's a frontal cone.
Yeah, so you like stand back and like kind of get everybody. Oh, shit, got my bow. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about this. Some of my friends from another Discord server went to Japan recently. They went on that trip. I told you about the items that they brought me. Like the cooked candies and the little like job stones. Like that was really nice. But the circumstance was they like kind of like discreetly asked me for my address. You know, I kind of knew they were going to send me something, right? But they asked for my address. I told it to them. Then I kind of like forgot about it for a week. Then randomly, I queued for a mentor roulette, which is like you can only queue solo, and it just puts you in a random instance, right? In that random instance, I got put in a dungeon with him and his husband.
Whoa.
They were like, "Holy shit, small world! How did we get put in this dungeon?" And we like talked for a bit, and we did the dungeon or whatever. And then before I left, they were like, "Oh, hey, did you check your mail?" And I said, "No, I haven't." Then after the dungeon, I walked outside and the mail had just been delivered and the package was right there.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
dude,
Wow.
what in the world? That like the combination of luck that I would run into them in game and then they would tell me that your like package was delivered.
That is awesome.
Like literally, the mail truck was outside, like driving away when I walked up to the mailbox.
Ethereal notification.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Eorzea was in tune with reality.
So, like, do they just have stores out there with random Final Fantasy stuff?
Well, those.
There's a cafe
Yeah.
that they went to. Official like place.
Yeah, Eorzea Cafe.
And it also has some like Nick and stuff.
Yeah.
But then they said there were also like collectibles shops in what's the region called, Shibuya or something. There's like a whole like shopping district place basically that has like a ton of like nerd weeb stuff.
Yeah, Akihabara is kind of the nerd place. It's where all like the
Might have been that
retro game stores and stuff like that are at too.
I believe in a fucking now. Nope. It's also been the book 4 times in a row now.
All right.
I don't think he
That's
likes
crazy.
us tonight.
He does not.
Because she keeps telling us, you didn't beat Chaos, you don't get a cookie.
No Gwibber for you.
Stop. It says he's being mean.
Yeah, Moon, who we played with earlier, he's like, he does like some Savage and stuff. He's not like, an Ultimate Raider or anything, but he's more experienced than me for sure, right?
Mhm.
And so when I said, I was like, yeah, we're doing Savage, Stormblood Savage minimum item level. He's like, are you fucking sure? And I was like, yeah, we've been doing it for a while. It's fine, right? And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah.
We've got a good group of people to go do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just happy that like, everybody has the right mindset now. You know what I mean? Like, I know we've had
Yes.
problems with past people and stuff where like, they just either didn't want to do it or like didn't think they could do it, and like that just kind of like takes the wind out of your sails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's one thing to acknowledge like, hey, this is hard, but then it's another thing to be like, okay, how do we overcome it? And that's what I am like really here for.
Yeah.
They just think they're going to walk in and beat them.
Yeah.
It don't work that way.
Even like extremes, man. Like, I hate when people say any content in this game is like easy. It's like even the extremes are hard to me. Like the Savage is hard. Ultimates are like on a whole nother level. Like, it's not impossible, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
Damn, that scythe is sick. Which one is that, Eli?
I'm not sure.
It's like gold.
I think it's a 740.
Oh,
The crafted one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think I can land this. I was just browsing on the Mog Station, and you still can't transfer character over.
To Paxar?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I assume that like the world is still classed as congested, even if like visitation is allowed. Like, shit. Blue. Double D.
Yeah, too bad, because I got a little extra money.
Are you guys sick of Balmung?
Nah, not really.
I think you guys have a good FC, right?
Yeah, well, it's more of a casual FC though. You know, we don't do a lot of events together, but
Yeah,
we've
but
been
as long as
together
it's
for
like
a long
next people,
time.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been together forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were telling me
it's
about
a
how when
great
you
SC, but
What'd you say, Eli?
it's a great SC. We just don't do anything.
Yeah, we just don't do nothing.
you could be the change you want to see in the world. Start running events.
Yeah, we tried. Me and Eli tried to
We
put it
tried.
together, but nobody would come.
Nobody
Damn.
wants to do anything.
I'll come to Balmung.
There's
I'll be
like
crazy man.
6 people that get on every Sunday just to do maps.
Yep, that's the only thing we do is map runs on Sunday.
My friends FC had they were organizing a Sunday Lalafell only alliance race,
Wow.
and I tagged along with them a couple times.
That when they said you weren't a law.
Yeah, they had to check my credentials.
So apparently our free company was supposed to be a Lala only free company.
Yeah,
Oh, so
everybody but the leader.
And her
And the
name is
leader's-
Towering Falcon.
Towering Falcon. Yep. Yeah, that's how I got
So how
in.
did you
'Cause
guys get in there?
I was doing an alt, and my alt was a Lala, and like this character was on X, and so I got in. I liked the group. I transferred
breaking
over, and
up.
I got somebody. Sorry, I transferred over, and I got somebody to get me on as a mule. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then they saw I was Elzen. So they tried to shove a Fanta down my throat, and I didn't take it. And eventually the leader starting to grow, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
You want to wop wop? You want to wop wop? I'll beat you up.
creepy smile.
Why is everybody playing dead here?
Damn, dude, where is the fucking map?
Right? Ugh.
Need at least one before we quit.
Yeah, this is kind of unreasonable.
This is...
I think for like old
That was
extreme
27.
bump the drop rate, it should be more than like 10%, but we've done at least 10.
I'm
Mhm.
at 40 totems.
Oh my god.
I'm at 27 and we started at 18.
I'm at 15 in my bag and 12 in my retainer. There we go.
Believe in a thing called love.
Oh, I was at 15 when Kabaji had to take a break.
I need to let my dog out. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Mm-mm.
You said you were 15 when Kabaji left?
No. I said, why is everybody playing dead here?
Oh,
Oh, where?
Look at the in the chat. Uh, Kabaji posted a picture.
Oh, yeah.
that's awesome. It's it's actually kind of funny. Like everybody's death pose is the same. Like they
In
use
life, we are different.
yeah.
We're the same.
And that's weird to say.
It's like they use the same skeleton or whatever for that pose.
They proud of some of these Vardens.
Oh, on the how much they cost or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ruby when I got it, I want to say it was on Hyperion, which is one of the primal ones, and it was like maybe 100K. And
This one's a meal.
Holy crap! Yeah,
That
check
one was
check
on
Universalis.
old Mogchrome, event. That's how I got mine.
For the
Check
ruby.
where?
The Universalis website.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Innocence Barden.
Yeah, I think I have Innocence as well. So let's see, Ruby Barding. And I just check on all of America. So yeah, it's 110,000 right now on Goblin and Crystal.
Oh, Wendy's no.
And oh wow, Innocence is on Midgard Swarmer, 44.9.
That one
I
that's a
have
meal
a,
is the Samurai is 543 on Ultra.
Wow, so
I
Ultra
have
half
is
price, yeah.
a Queen's Fiend one up for sale right now. It's like 400K.
Mm.
Oh, hello, everyone. I didn't realize you guys were still at my house.
Yeah. It's hanging out.
the Queen's Guard.
Now the Eternal Barding.
Apparently there's a Barding of Eternal Darkness as well.
Yeah, every trial has one, I think.
Looks like Siren has it up for 349.
Actually, did somebody buy it? Holy shit.
Barding of Eternal Darkness is 90K on Gilgamesh. And Barding of Divine Light.
Loading.
Yeah, oh, phew, that's 670K for Barding of a Divine Light. Alright. I might hit the restroom
Did you
too while
craft
we're
that?
waiting.
Or
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've been crafting stuff with the extreme materials as I get them. I have the material from EX4, but the barding is like not worth that much, so I don't really want to waste the material and make the barding and then sell it for like less than the cost of the material. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for the barding to go up, or for there to be something else I can craft with the material.
Did you already sell that barding?
Now it's on the market board.
Yolanda?
Yeah, that's my retainer. Do you want it? I'll just give it to you if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Return to inventory. There we go.
You want something for it?
Nah, you're good, man. Enjoy.
I got 2 ruby weapon cards.
Your gold saucer's gonna love you. Yeah, so I have almost all the bardings that are market boardable. The ones I'm missing are, at the very top of the list, there's like those ones from old like holiday events.
Yeah.
And those are like either they're never on the market board or they're up for like 50 million. It's like absurd. And then I have everything up to. I don't have the machinist barding, but that's going to be on the next Mogtome event.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love the ones that have like a glow effect. Yeah, so it's just machinist is the only one that I need, and that's going to be on the next Mogtome. So, pretty sweet.
Queen's Night barding.
Yeah, I'm back.
That one, here, I'll show you. That one looks like this.
I like that.
The samurai barding, wasn't that from a fate?
I think I got it from a Mogtome event. I don't know where it originally comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the EX4 one. It's a little bit lame compared to the EX3. And then this one is actually pretty cool.
Wow.
This is from Zeralja.
I like that one.
Yeah, this is the Electrope barding.
Ooh, damn! That samurai barding's $1 million on Exodus right now. Because yeah, I've got.
The cheapest is on Primal.
Well, I've got it already.
Oh,
But I'm thinking if I get it again, where I can sell it.
Yeah, where's the best place to ship it?
Yeah.
that's this one, right? Abby?
Yeah, Electrope is the black and purple one. This
Yeah.
is Sky Ruin. This is from
Heat warped lockbox.
First Extreme.
From.
It's 100K, but I'm pretty sure if you try to buy the.
Oh, Pyros.
I like this one because it kind of looks like a spaceship.
That's where it's from, is Pyros.
I know there's one that's I think it's Red Mage barding is only from Eureka as well.
Yeah, because there was one that I got. It was a fate. I forget what the
Barding, do you have one?
what the fate was, but it
Vinci?
was like one of those ones that a bunch of people had to do.
Barding,
I know
what?
it's PvP, yeah.
wolf barding. I don't know where I got it from. Either you got it for me,
Maybe.
PvP.
All right, let's do one more Ruby attempt, and then I'll call it for the night.
All right,
Word.
I believe
this is the one.
this is the stingiest, fucking old extreme I've seen.
Right. He's about to drop 4 of them.
Yeah, remember when we beat Tsukiyomi and she dropped like 18 items? What the fuck was that about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those like fish tanks.
I don't think I got anything from those drops. Everybody else outdid me.
If you want a fish tank, I got like 5 on my retainer. They're like 100 gil.
Yeah, I don't think I need a fish tank.
One of these days I know I'm gonna go nuts and fucking like get super deep into fishing. It's just part of my destiny.
Oh, it's addictive.
Somebody was telling me about jail. Have you heard about this?
About the what?
The fishing people, like the people who are super into big fishing, call it jail because there's a system where like some of the legendary or like really rare fish require you to have caught a previous fish like in the same zone, right? So like let's say you need to catch fish A, and then when the window for fish B opens up, you're eligible to catch it, but you have to have caught fish A first. But sometimes fish A itself has a very rare set of conditions to be caught, like specific weather or, you know, some other combo. So they'll catch fish A, but then the window for the next fish is not for another like 4 or 5 days. But if you leave the zone, it closes your window. Like you're no longer eligible.
No.
So they call it jail because you're literally locked to that specific zone. You can't even like go check your retainer. You can't leave. You can log out and stuff, but if you leave the zone, it looks everything. So this guy was like, "Yeah, I was in fishing jail in Ultima Thule for 9 days." And I was like, "What the fuck, man?"
God.
Wow.
That's why I had to call it certain ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one called the sidereal whale from Endwalker, and it's like notorious for being one of the most like sadistic achievements in any game. Like,
We have a free company mate that's got almost every fish in the game.
yeah, ask him about jail. See how much time he spent there.
Jack,
Yeah, Jack pushes all the time.
So, I like tethered him. I didn't realize I was red. There we go. Oh, I got baited again by the fucking orchestrion roll, man.
It ain't happening tonight, fellas.
No.
Yeah. Well, you guys feel free to continue, but I'm going to call it for now.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah, I'll go get some dinner, I think.
Thanks as always, guys. Had a great time.
Absolutely.
See you
Have a good one.
tomorrow evening. If anybody can't make it, just let me know, ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you need the second scroll, AV?
Nah, I'm good. I think I got them. I've done this fight a bunch before, too, so I probably have tons of them.
How does this look?
And it was cool that you guys could come over to Cactar. It's cool that you could see my house, even though it's not, like, done,
Right, finally. It's
Yeah.
been
good.
a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the outside's really, really nice.
Oh, yeah, I haven't
The
seen the
outside
inside
I like
yet.
a lot, and then the inside is, like, I made, like, a music room, because, I'm, like, a musician in real life. I got every instrument that, like, they have in the game. But then the basement, I didn't know what to do with. I had it as, like, a club room for a bit. And then I, like, took everything down, and I was like, I'm going to make a maze, because I got a bunch of these, like, these pink flower walls. I literally have, like, 70 of these from Cosmic Exploration.
Oh my.
So
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make a maze. But then I was like, damn, that's a lot of work. So now, as you can see, it's, like, like, half the room is, like, the walls are covered, and that's it. I think it would be better in, like, a larger house.
There was a house on Balmung server. I don't remember where it is, but the entire room was a jumping maze.
Yeah, dude, I've seen those. Actually, I went there with Heather on a couple of them around Christmas time. I don't know if any of you guys were there, but They had like a whole ward that they
Mhm.
turned into like a Christmas theme, and there were puzzle rooms there.
Yeah, that was I think it was during Halloween or something. I remember doing one like that too.
I just got this trophy recently. This is from Valagarmonda Extreme.
Oh, nice.
Freaking sick.
That is nice. Holy crap.
Yeah, I like that the base is like ice, and then the wings are fire, and the like plumes are lightning.
Yeah.
So it's
Got
like all the elements. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Eventually, I want to do what we were doing at Heather's house, where like every time we beat one of these fights, I get like a trophy.
Yes.
But I'll probably wait until we have our FC house here.
Oh, I didn't realize that you could get the guitar too. Where does that one come from?
Gold Saucer.
Nice. Okay.
A lot of these instruments you can play, but I
Really?
guess only I can click them because I'm like
Yeah.
the FC house.
Yeah.
These ones are really cool. These music boxes, because like if you play them at the same time, they like harmonize and they play the like Warrior of Light theme, Maker's Ruin or whatever.
That's so cool.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna have to get some of these things, Ralph.
These are craftable. I think they were like Endwalker Endgame craft, but now you can just train dye them probably at 100.
Nice. I didn't realize it had so many like musical instrument things in here. Because the only thing I've ever seen is this one little, whatever this thing is called.
Yeah, the like Asian instrument from Stormblood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that. I've seen the guitar before.
I've seen the
Yeah,
guitar,
I
but
think
only
my
as like
retainer-
the bard, like when you do the performance.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was
It's
an
like-
actual housing item.
it's like 50k,
It's not-
50k MGP, I think.
Okay.
Are they
Um,
level 100 crafts or
These were
a
level
master
90
book?
ones. These were level 90. These music boxes. I forgot what they were called, but now they're probably like pretty trivial. But none of these. Everything else. My retainer randomly brought me like a. I think it was the harp, and I was like, "Damn! I wonder if there's any more instruments." And then I like went down a rabbit hole and bought all of them. So-
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this
I was-
violin case is all like one item. Like it just comes like this with all the violins.
Oh,
in
with
it.
all the violins?
Oh,
wow.
I was wondering, like,
Okay.
wow, you've got a large violin collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering because it looked like there's like little labels or something. So I was wondering if like each one of them was like a different one or something.
Yeah, that would be sick. I do hope they add like more in the future, but yeah, they're all manor. I think they were like crafted from like hawk manor materials, maybe,
Oh wow.
or I don't know where they actually come from, but they're all labeled like manor timpani, manor like horn, manor harp. So
Okay. I wonder if that's where the fine wax goes to.
oh
What?
yeah, I keep getting that wax.
Hmm. Oh, we had a blue mage like farming, and we were like racing to see how fast we could get to the wax and clear it. I think I got it down to
Yeah.
like 12 seconds.
What'd you say, Eli?
Are you an armor specialist?
Yeah,
Where you
I
at?
think my specialists are. What did I check? Armory chest.
I gotta figure out which specialist I want to go
Did
with.
they under your character?
Armor, alchemist, culinarian are my specialties.
Yeah, that makes the most sense, I think.
Do you
That's
need me
going
to
to be
craft one
covering
for
the
you?
most stuff.
Yes.
I was thinking either armor, alchemist, definitely
That was their
culinarian,
ultimate.
or armor and maybe leather, and then culinarian.
So I was a goldsmith specialty because it actually gives you extra stats and extra skills to use. So for
Mhm.
the like A rank stuff in cosmic, it was like actually pretty useful.
Mm,
But after I like finished my goldsmith relic, I was like, I'll swap to another one. So I think like each one that I work on, I'll change my specialty, because you can change it just by buying another thing with like crafter scripts.
okay, so it's not like a
Huh.
permanent deal.
There might be like a weekly restriction or something, but yeah, you can change as much as you want.
Okay, that's cool. Well, that makes it better. I haven't picked one because it's like I don't want to be stuck on something and then realize later, oh shit, no, it's not what I should have done.
Yeah, I think it's like 500. What are the cheap scripts? The purple scripts?
Yeah, the
you
purple
just buy
scripts.
another Soul of the Crafter, and then you go to the guy in Ishgard and you just say, like, hey, I want to swap.
Okay. All right, cool.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Yeah, if you guys ever need expert crafts, I can do them.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to call it a night, log out for a bit.
The only expert
everybody.
I am is Goldsmith.
See you guys tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, if anybody can't make it for whatever reason, just let me know. No worries.
Cool, cool.
All right, AB, have a good one.
Cool.
Yeah.
See ya.
Y'all
Good
Later,
night.
Avy. See you tomorrow.
Have
Bye.
a good night.
Hey, good night.
All right, guys.
So I can log here and get back to Exodus so I can sell some stuff.
Right on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch over and log out.
Yeah. I get some dinner here in a second too.
Yeah.
Turn home. There we go.
Ow.
Alright, talk to you later, Eli.
See ya.
Yep. I guess I could do my oops. These guys. No, wrong one. Yeah. Just saw the... Okay, it is over. Way. No sense of direction. event today? I don't think so. Tomorrow is the relics. Okay, cool. To get some more tomes, I think.